2 weeks ago now. You guys started off in a bit of dire straits. The party was got into a battle with some dwarves, these gray dwarves, and half the party was locked up. But it seems that the dwarves have bigger issues than you, and so you were, as outsiders, you were coerced into helping the Stone Guard, I believe they're called. Yes, the Stone Guard.
Hey guys, my Fantasy Grounds is acting weird. I tried to make it go full screen. It's just kind of sitting there vibrating occasionally. So I'm going to shut it down and come back.
All right. So this Erday Black Skull was convinced some of you to help her out and try and find issues going on in her city. She's had some strange reports, and she wanted more information about it. See if you see anything odd. As well, there was an odd, even for a Darrow, there was an odd Darrow walking around the bazaar that you guys were following. She said,
"Be right back.
Be on the lookout for one goes by the name of Droki. He seemed to be connected to something. She's not certain exactly what, but there's movement going on. Some sort of political games going on that she is trying to get to the bottom of. And so she wanted you to find out what he was up to, capture him, kill him if you have to, bring back whatever he has. And that's mostly where we left off. I guess you guys did some shopping. You guys were looking for some gear.
Finish shopping? That's what I was trying to remember.
Well, you guys are kind of in the process. You
Okay.
told me what you're looking for, but it takes time.
That's right.
So, and you guys really only poked around for one day.
In the process. You told me what you're looking for.
So,
But I don't have anything. I was like, I don't have any stiff.
I need some
yeah.
stiff.
So
Yeah,
basically, it was you're gonna search for it, and then if somebody can find it, depending on how long it takes, then you'll kind of negotiate and see how much it would end up being, and if you can afford that. So.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm back.
All right, so you guys. Oh yeah, you are staying at an inn. Can't I find it?
Oh, another thing is everybody should check their weapons and armor on your inventory. There's a new thing, equipped, carried, or nothing. And when you equip armor, it Fantasy Grounds automatically calculates your AC now, rather than you having to do it manually. Yay. But I think the default might be to have stripped you of your armor, so just check to make sure you have it equipped. And also weapons.
Nope, you're all naked.
That's cool.
Yeah, you guys have found rooms at the Golbrorn's lair, just off of the Blade Bazaar, and you guys have been poking around the Dark Lake district, mostly in the Blade Bazaar area.
What level are we now?
4.
What's our next
We're still
level?
4. We're starting to close in on 5. Oh, kinda. We're not really closing in on 5, I guess.
6,500 is what I got.
That's for next level.
Yeah.
You should be at 3830.
Right, I
Yeah.
was just checking what the next level was so I could input it and watch the ticker occasionally.
Did you
Never
hear
you
the,
mind with what your XP is.
Did you hear the thing about the armor and the weapons, Graham?
I did indeed.
Okay.
Mine appears to be correct.
All right. Okay, so this says unidentified map image. That's weird.
Were you trying to open it from a link?
Well, no, I'm looking at it. I have a DM map, and it doesn't matter that much if you guys see what I have unshaded. I don't know. All right, so what does it call it?
It calls it unidentified map. You have to click the you have to call it
I could un-ID it.
Yeah, and then it'll tell us just the name of it, which is probably Graxstar or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's shaded. I only see the part where we saw before.
Exactly. That's just it. That unshaded where you're at. Okay.
Yeah, now it says DM Graxstar map.
Huh. And I can hide it again if I want. Okay. So, and then I believe you ended the evening by speaking with Erede Blackskull. You told her about an odd Darrow that you found. You didn't get a 100% ID on him, but you found him poking around, dealing with the merchants, grabbing things from them, occasionally dropping things off, and then he kind of disappeared off, heading west.
Didn't we get something too? Didn't we pick up like what he was delivering or something along those lines at that?
Well,
or did we try?
You kind of tried. You pressed one of the merchants that he dropped something off. The merchant stonewalled you. The guards got involved, but essentially took the side of the merchant.
Actually, they kinda did and kinda didn't.
Well, they didn't arrest you, but they didn't help you out.
They're like, don't bother us.
Yeah, you got the impression that they didn't like you more than they disliked Merchant for whatever he was doing.
All right. Well, I guess I'm probably going to hang out in the market and try to see if I can, I'm going to dress like a normal person, so I'm not going to be in my full scale mail, but try to see if I can catch that guy wandering around again.
Okay, you gonna keep an eye out for him?
Yeah.
All right. Well.
And I'll watch a different part of the district hiding and doing the same thing.
All right, so this is the next day then, because that was the end of the day there. So the first thing that we're going to start off with then, before we get into it, is we'll need to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh, what for?
You'll find out.
Oh. How about you tell me first?
Why don't you just tell me what it's for?
Yeah, I'm using my inspiration on this.
Deputy Kath.
Do we have to claim it, the inspiration first, or no?
Like
Technically,
if you
yes.
think it's important, then you should, and it gives you an advantage. I haven't cared most of the time, but
Well, I'm gonna use it. Yeah, live.
then I guess, yeah, other your NPCs need to as well.
I'm sure Prince Dandel.
Oh.
Don't have the. Can't open Hemeth.
Oh yeah, because he's not.
Is he dead?
He's not dead. He ran. He turned himself.
Oh,
invisible
that's
and
right.
ran
He
away
ran
from
away.
it.
That's okay. So I don't really have that guy.
So he's not there.
Okay.
I still had the link, which is why I still thought I had him. I can't remember. Now I remember that he turned invisible during the fight.
Yeah. So, yeah, this Graxelton is constantly like smoky from the forges, and it's just gross to breathe. And yeah, Keth and Jimjar, you woke up this morning, and just have a nasty cough. You're hacking up black phlegm, and not feeling very well, and you are exhausted.
I don't like it.
Well, you shouldn't.
Should have rolled better.
I guess.
For the rest of us, do we feel as if we got past the worst of it? Or do we feel that the longer we stay here, it's just gonna we could eventually take us over, more or less?
It's not getting any easier or more difficult to breathe here. I mean, think of the worst smog you've ever experienced, and then probably quadruple it, and that's what you're experiencing, where you just you can't breathe. You're basically acquiring asthma as you hang out there. The dwarves seem fine, but yeah, this is where they live. All right, so then you guys head out to the bazaar and are checking things out.
Singing how bizarre.
Because.
Okay. How long do you hang out there?
I guess this is kind of my day. I'm just trying to, because I guess we're waiting for two things, right? We're trying to figure out who that guy is. At least I'm trying to figure out who that guy is, and then I'm waiting for people to find my stuff so I can buy it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so you asked the merchants, or at least, well, you asked one merchant about him, but didn't. That guy stonewalled you, but you didn't talk to anybody else, really.
Did he stonewall us? I thought he was looking.
Who, that merchant?
Oh,
you never talked to the You never talked to the Darrow. You never got close enough.
Yeah.
But you talked to that merchant, and his response was, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Oh, okay. Well, I guess, do we remember, or do what we know? Do I know other merchants that he stopped at?
I mean, you could maybe.
I can't remember if I was around or what I was actually around for.
You guys were all kind of trying to follow him. And he kind of, I don't know, because he can just kind of pop around. He's pretty hard to follow. You think maybe you saw him at a couple other spots. It may or may not be the same dwarf at that same location, because it's a bazaar. They can tear things down and move stuff around, but,
Well, I guess my plan for this first day is just to watch, try to see if I can see anything, and if I remember any of the, like, at least that one merchant, if I see him around, I'm going to be kind of keeping an eye on him.
Okay. What are other people doing?
I'm gonna make
I should totally be like trying to find a dwarf to roleplay with. It just isn't in me at this moment, so I'll assist in. I don't think we should split up, so I'll pair off with someone who like needs a bodyguard or whatever.
Keth is gonna also want to try to find that guy again.
Okay. You guys are mostly
Did we see an object? I know we have like a find object spell, so if we've got, I don't know how familiar we have to be with that object, but if he's got something we can track, that might be a way to get to him more quickly.
Yeah, you guys were considering a plan along that lines of like trying to plant an object that he would carry with him, and then you could follow him that way. I don't think you'd come up with any sort of plan to, set that up, but that was something an idea that had been floated.
Right. Well, finding him in the first place.
We need to find something that we know he will pick up, and so therefore we need to see if there's a consistency at all.
Yeah. All right. Well,
that's what I'm. We have to look for consistency first. It's like, oh, we know he is always going to pick up that bag or that box, whatever. And then I was going to say, okay, we now know this. Now we could, do our locate object thing.
Yeah.
At least that's my perspective.
The other thing is that he lives in the West Cleft district. That's where all the Darrow live. The Stone Guard don't like going in there because that's where all the Darrow live. And if they go in there, they basically, have high odds of provoking a riot. But you were told that he heads that way, and you saw him heading that way when he left. Previous evening. So, but yeah, if you guys are just hanging out. Yeah, you guys. You see, you've been hanging out a few hours, and you saw a slave caravan coming through. Looked like they had half a dozen or so halflings all locked up.
How
passing
dare they
through.
bring in child labor?
Yeah. You gonna free some halflings there, Kath?
Yeah.
Well,
Ulrith is still ready from last week because there's 2 initiatives.
let's see.
Oh yeah. Wow, we both rolled 20s on those fake initiatives.
Yeah, I like to get my 20s out of the way so that I can waste them.
This is not a very good map for a fight, but so be it. I'll put you guys on. Well, at some point, we're gonna get in a fight, I think. So, might as well have it set up. But yeah, it's been a couple hours, 2 or 3 at this point. Still no sign of him. So, business has been going on.
Any more weirdness?
Yeah, you see, like, one dwarf just starts screaming at the top of his lungs, just screaming obscenities. The other dwarf doesn't seem to understand what's going on. And then the one that was just screaming obscenities just starts talking normally.
Are
And
any
then-
of our party members, who, especially those who are now exhausted, have they had any crazy ideas or thoughts or behaviors?
You guys haven't noticed anything among yourselves.
All right, don't drink the water. My mic fell. I said, don't drink the water, guys.
Actually, there was no water to drink with dinner the previous evening. It's beer. You drink beer here. Nobody drinks the Dark Lake water. That's a bad idea. Drink the beer.
Well, beer is made with local water.
Yeah, he purifies it. The large amount of alcohol helps.
Alcohol will not remove like lead.
Arsenic.
Well, at least you won't feel yourself dying, right?
Nice.
Comfortably numb.
I
All
died.
natural,
I died
so
drunk.
I'm sure it's safe.
All right. So let's see if anything else.
Whoa, it's a lot of dice.
Things are happening.
A lot of D4s.
Okay, so you guys are hanging out in the bazaar area, and all of a sudden, well, the rhythmic
The
hammering.
tomatoes attack.
The
Sorry.
rhythmic hammering of the city's forges is drowned for a second by a thundering roar and the sound of crumbling rock. Dwergar and visitors alike turn to look as a two-headed, gray-skinned giant bursts through a gate, howling madly and lashing out left and right, littering the plaza with rock and stone debris. As he bellows, one of his swings connects with a Dwergar soldier, whose broken body flies through the air and crashes near you with a sickening crunch.
And let me guess, it's Demogorgon.
Give me loot.
We see Demogorgon. I think we'd recognize him.
It is. I mean, it's a giant of some sort.
but not Demogorgon.
But well, it's two-headed, but it's just a giant.
Can I make a roll? Figure out what kind of thing it is.
Yeah,
I don't know what giants fall under.
probably nature. I think.
May we all roll a nature check?
Yeah, if you like.
I'll assist someone who's good at it. Never mind. We can't assist nature roll or knowledge roll.
Knowledge checks.
You
Hey,
know
do
this.
Do you
Come
remember
on.
that one time?
Remember?
Remember the giant?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Let's see. Yeah, Palmen and Ulrith. Well, Palmen, you think it looks like a stone giant that somehow has a second head. That's not normal. Yeah, Ulrith, you're confident, and very, yeah, it's not natural. And then you guys can make an insight check as well. All right, Palmen and Ulrith. He, like, obviously the giant has gone a little crazy with the, lashing out. But it seems completely terrified. So,
Someone play music.
Soothe the beast.
Yeah, that's right.
Some kind of mutated stone giant.
down here, and you guys are. All right, so I'm putting you guys on this larger map. And he is crashing through a gate. Put you guys selves in that area around, up by the bazaar there.
Oh, so are these squares real squares?
Yeah, it's a big map.
Oh, because it's all kind of pixelaty.
Yeah, that's why I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't.
I don't.
Terrible.
It gets more and more 8-bit as I zoom in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're at 4-bit at this moment.
Is there anything else?
Not enough bits.
Let me see if there's any other maps here. There should be something. Anything? This'll work. That's better.
Loading. We on a beach? Life's a beach.
Kind of. The Dark Lake isn't that far away.
So Josh, in TeamSpeak, I posted a link. You'd have to close the game and load it and bring it back up if you wanted to do it today. But for next time, that guy made 27 maps for Out of the Abyss that are apparently not available or that DMs can use to better, for situations.
I think that's actually what this. I mean, you already, yeah.
Oh, did I?
have
You
that
already?
one.
Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah. All right. And so, yeah, you guys put yourselves around the bazaar. What?
Do we know from which direction this Well,
you don't really have time to react yet. So where would you be in the bazaar? Is the question.
Oh, okay. So
You guys are kind of all together, and then
yeah,
I'll put
I
the
would
guy on the
be
map.
I would be where I am then, I guess. With my peeps.
All right.
I think Veer is probably with me. If that's okay, Graham.
I'm always trying to stay out of. Well, I don't want to draw attention, so I probably would be backed into a corner, kind of like him.
Okay. That's where Jim Jar and I are, at least. I don't know
Okay.
about Prince, and we throw Shuashar in the water.
He appreciates the ability to, or the chance to swim around. All right. Roll the initiative.
Aw.
Oh, do I have to re-roll because okay.
What would you do?
No,
Be a
I was
cheater?
I was trying to keep my other one, but I re-rolled.
Same here. And I got a 4 instead of a 20. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
All right. So yeah, there's a roar from the south here.
Thank God Shuashar rolled well.
He's on top of things. He doesn't do anything about it, but he's on top of things.
I yell out, just only stun him.
And yeah, the bazaar is kind of thrown into a panic by this giant with 2 heads trying to rip through. Yeah, most of the citizens are, well, yeah, most of the people kind of take cover for the moment, or it looks like that's what they're about to do. Fear.
I'm not high in thinking that I used to be able to control left click to target things, right?
That's what used
No.
to work.
You are not high.
It is not happening.
It does
Mine
work for
is.
me.
Yeah, mine's working.
Try again.
I did it on the combat tracker, and there it worked.
Mine worked in the
difference is I'm
map.
not getting an arrow to him anymore.
Uh-huh.
I am.
Like on the map, it used to show an arrow between me and my target, and it does not now.
Yeah, and that was supposed to show the distance.
Right,
Try
I
again, because he
I-
just showed up on the tracker.
Well, I put him there a while ago, and I did the standard drag it from the combat tracker to the map.
yeah, I targeted him on the map and I do have a line like normal. I mean it's working for me, so I don't know why I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
same here.
And you updated your stuff, right?
I did. I'm
okay.
showing on the other map though too.
Oh, that's probably the reason. You need to get him off the other map.
Well, just try
It's
to drag
supposed to automatically do that. Right?
Yeah, it should. Just try and drag Veer on again, Josh, and see if that fixes it.
Yeah, maybe
Huh.
you can just reset
Yeah.
me somehow.
Okay, I'll give it a try here, because yeah, when I double clicked on you, you showed up on that. Well, that's intriguing.
It's showing now.
Yeah, well, I see 2 icons on there.
Right, you can ditch that other guy. He's my doppelganger.
Okay.
All right, cool. Thank you. Don't want to, show you guys up too early. It'd be a hard
Mhm,
act to follow.
I wish you would.
Shuashar does
He'll just
nothing.
skip. He'll go hide in a corner. Like over there.
Just remove him from the combat tracker.
Sometimes he does interesting things. Not often.
Jewish
But
Shark
he'll
exists.
sit there in case he can assist a dying person or whatever.
Hey, you don't want to forget about him. If he's not in the combat tracker, we'll totally forget about him when he actually might be relevant.
I'll put him right here where he's around the corner and not gonna get killed, but he's ready to help.
Yeah, I mean he's the guy that protects you from the Dwergar assassins.
Right, a lookout, I think.
Yeah. All right, Keth, what you got?
All right, I'm going to tell you what I got. I'm going to move. I'm going to move to right there, and I'm going to ready my javelin to throw at him if he comes within 30 feet of me and I can clearly see him. That will be my ready.
Define clearly see.
If I have a shot that is to him without a penalty.
It's unimpeded. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Jimjar?
Yay. Sorry, I forgot to set up his sneak attack damage. Oh wait, he doesn't get it right now. I'm just gonna... We know where I am. I'm just gonna put myself where... What's the range on a hand crossbow again? 30 feet. Never mind.
$31.20.
So Jimjar goes where I am.
Why is Ulrith moving around?
He misses, uses his bonus action to move back to where he is. Because I need to know where 30 feet was, and I
see.
can't use the arrow with him.
I
He's
see.
done. He failed to hit.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, what? All right, it's stomping towards this main area here, so you can get a clear shot about certainly by then there, Keth.
Okay. What happened? Did it work?
You missed.
Oh, okay. It didn't. It just popped up right now. That's kind of weird. There's a little bit of a delay, I guess. All right, so that's all I'm going to do. Oh my god, he's here. I don't like it.
Okay.
Is this where he one-shots me, or what happens?
Yes, it was they messed up in their stuff. They put a range 10 on his unarmed strike. It's like, how does that work?
Well,
He's
it is.
actually-
It is an arm. It is. He's got a melee
Or 10
attack, but
feet. Okay.
it's he can do it from 10 feet because he's so
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, but then he has a rock that's arranged that it doesn't give the range on it. But whatever.
Oh, I'm sure it
Alright.
does.
The
It's
rock's
got to
probably
be.
30.
Yeah.
Oh, he stomps up. He's thrashing around wildly. He smashes into this stall next to you guys. Wildly. But he glares at you with at least two eyes.
At least 2 eyes. I see what you did.
And Palmen.
But not
So-
from the same head.
Right, they're different heads.
So I know that stone giants speak language, right? I mean, I know they're an intelligent species.
Yes.
do
Yeah, you rolled well. They mostly speak giant, unless they're educated for a giant.
Yeah.
And giants vary. Some of them are incredibly stupid, but yeah, stone giants are intelligent. As far as these things go.
Do stone giants live on would they live underground? Like for some reason I'm thinking they lived in mountains, but I guess but not like inside of mountains. But
yeah, it's relatively they might live underground, but you think that it's a little strange to see them in the Underdark.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, I will. And then, so one last stupid question from me. So this doesn't like my hold person. I thought they used to have like a size maximum. Is that not true anymore? Like maybe it couldn't hold a giant.
I'm not sure that giant and humanoid means the same thing.
That's what I was.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I think that is the.
Okay. So that's the size thing. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a hold monster still.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just gonna run closer, and just not that close, that close, and just start.
Hey,
trying to
Rich, you should run next to him and cast sleep.
Sounds like a great idea.
And so I'm just gonna kind of start trying to shout at the giant in Undercommon, I guess. Trying to hope that maybe he speaks that. Is Dwarvish the sublanguage of giant? Or, I can't remember.
Giants
The
have their
alphabet.
own language.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. I'll just shout at him at Undercommon, like, what are you doing? Like, I think he's just scared. Be careful. And like, just trying to get his attention, or I don't know what. And that'll be it for me.
Okay.
Did it appear that he understood?
Didn't show any obvious indication that he did.
Oh.
What you got, Ulrich?
So, because he has 10-inch reach and my tracker, the arrow says 10 feet, I'm engaged by him, I presume?
Well,
Or is the tent helping me not do it?
talking about if. Well, so. Is there still the distinction on, like, where opportunity attacks occur and things like that?
If you leave his threat range. So
Yeah,
he would
and his
have to
threat range
move.
is 10.
So if he's
Anywhere within 10 feet
yeah,
is his threat range.
the giant's actually not in a right proper square anyway, but
Well, yeah, he's actually too big.
he's still not in a
Well, he's not because he's too big for. Or is
he's
he?
no, he's
No, the
nine.
red
He's
is
9
his
squares.
area.
Yeah, the red is his area.
Jeez.
That's
Yeah.
why he has 10-foot reach.
Yeah.
He's
okay.
he's 9 squares, but he's off kilter there. He's got to be, you know what I mean. He should be right up against me and a little bit up
Well,
a
that's
little and
why-
over.
That's why I was.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. There.
He's
Oh,
but he's
okay,
the right
that
size.
I'm definitely in his reach range then. Oh well.
Yeah,
in that
'cause you
case.
got up in your grill there, Kath.
Yeah, he did.
Did he save?
Yes.
I will continue to try to hide behind the whatever the stand is.
All right.
Get some cover from that, hopefully.
All right, Prince.
There, and he'll ready an attack to attack the giant if it gets close enough to him.
Okay. Okay, so before you go there, is there a way to roll initiative for just a couple of NPCs?
He said, "Hold on, Graham."
Oops, sorry.
Well, you're probably fine. I just, I was going to share some information here.
Yeah,
So,
I think you can right click on the individual thing and maybe roll its initiative only. I think
I'm right clicking on it. Maybe
in the combat tracker. I mean, I've never done that. I don't know if that works or not.
Well, if you pull up the
it
if
doesn't
you pull
have
up,
it for the NPC. So,
The other way to do it is look at their decks, roll a d20 privately, and then just change it. That'd be
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I doubt any of them are going to beat you, but there are some Dwergar coming in. Some Dwergar guards running in to help contain the issue. Oh, come on, you piece of crap. You guys still there?
Yeah.
we're alive.
Okay, it's just
I
just
see
Fantasy
the-
Grounds being stupid.
Yeah, I see the message saying post connection lost or whatever.
All right, and all right, so you shot him, Servier. He howls. And now you guys can.
All right. So, did that impact what I was doing at all?
It's just there's Dwergar running in to help.
All right.
So.
I just zapping him.
All right. Bouchard doing anything interesting?
No. Waiting for someone to get hurt. If they fall over, he can try and preserve the dying.
All right, I'm gonna rage.
Rage.
If only for the damage protection. And then I'm gonna hit this guy.
Going to a berserker raid.
And now I'm gonna also worry.
Good roll.
Apparently, on small maps, it doesn't work very well for snapping to center.
Oh,
Is Dwergar hustling? Jimjar.
Sorry. Hold on. Moving my character to see if Jim Jar is in range or not. So he uses his disengage bonus action. Goes there. Actually, he goes there. Yeah, go Jim Jar. He's done.
Okay. Stone Giant.
Well, his white circle is a lot easy. It's really easy to see.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going after Kath. All right. Yeah, he swats one of his meaty fists down at you. Bugs you pretty good, but you shrug it off.
Who? What?
Oh, he's swinging at Kath. And Paulman.
Hold on. Hey, Kath.
Mhm.
Heal yourself 1 hit point.
Nice.
One less.
I was hoping better than that, but
I'll
whatever.
take it. Anything, I'll take it.
Well, I'm gonna do Guiding Bolt. Perfect.
Oh yeah,
Um,
we're just racking up the damage.
Boop.
Yeah, just get these rolls out early. Just get these rolls out. And Ulrith.
Wow,
All right.
a 16 misses.
Okay. Prince. Yeah, he's pretty mean.
Let's see. Prince will move up and get attacked. Attack. Great.
Yay, someone hit.
How dare you?
Rawr.
All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. Second line of work are.
Yeah, big.
Get big. All right. Back around to Veer.
Hold on, just hit something weird on my desktop. I have no idea what that is. I'll check it out later. Damn it!
No!
I'm guessing he's AC 17.
Something like that.
At least.
Keth shall be forced to recklessly attack.
Ooh.
Boom! Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Yeah, he actually managed to dagger him with a strike like that.
Good taunt.
Yeah.
Also, I sing while I do that to try to
Yeah.
see them.
He's turning now. He's got at least 3 eyes looking at you. All right. So this guy. Brings out a lance that seems to be lit on fire. Dabs at the.
Fire lance.
Oh yeah, that's good. You wouldn't want to be outshined by the NPCs, so just. And Jim Jar.
Jim Jar decides to come up into the fray.
That's right. Step up into the empty space and join us, my friend.
That's right, and he's done.
Oh, that was a pretty good one too.
Still
Skanking
not a
it.
37.
Yeah, shanking him in his calf or something though.
Great weapon fighting and an extra crit die help to get a 37.
Yeah, he does not like you, Kath.
I'm
not.
pretty much okay with that. I figured he was gonna not enjoy that. He has advantage on me too. Not good.
At least it wasn't a crit.
Yeah,
Gosh dang it.
Yeah, -1. I'm putting it on right now.
yeah.
I'm
well,
trying to help.
He hammers India with.
I need
with what
one
he's
more
got.
level.
How many times can you do that, Rich?
Equal to my charisma mod.
Okay.
Well, for now per day, but once I get one more level, it's per rest.
Which will never happen.
Nice. Raise your charisma. Oh wait, that's 8th level.
All right. I'm gonna try this guiding bolt again. Hooray!
How dare you?
Looks like you were right, Graham.
What was
And
that?
I said it looks like you were right. 17.
And then I think, am I doing this right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So what happens? The next
Uh,
person gets it, or
Yeah, the next attack, I think.
okay?
Let's see. The next attack roll made against the target before the end of my next turn. Wait. On a hit. Has advantage. Yeah. The next attack has advantage.
I might get a good one.
Did he save?
He saved.
Bastard. Okay.
Uh-oh, is the Drugar gonna use the advantage?
I don't think he's close enough.
He's not close enough to do it.
Okay, good. I was like, don't you waste that advantage.
Don't you do it.
By the way, I did try to position it so that only the giant will get hit by the fairy fire.
Okay, that's probably not too difficult to do. Probably get more.
Not until now.
Yeah, now it'll probably be tougher. All right, so yeah, he moves into position there. And well, he had to run to get there. Prince Darendelle.
Will attack and stuff. Oh.
Ouch.
I
He got
forgot.
advantage to miss.
I'm the
Way
one
to
who-
go.
I'm the one who cast the fucking
And then he
thing.
hits the next one. That's awesome. That's poetic justice.
I'm an idiot. He's done.
Well, he still managed to hit. He's starting to look pretty rough. Things are adding up here.
Glad that Drugar didn't waste advantage so I could waste it.
Yeah, so he runs into position. All right, so they both had to run. And back around to Veer.
If anyone's like desperate on healing, which doesn't look like the case, just let me know. I can do desperation heals.
Cat's
I've been
getting
watching-
beat on a little bit, but
I'm the only one that's gotten hit.
Right. Yeah, you know.
I've been keeping an eye on Kath, so don't worry.
not a
I'm
high
using-
volume of
yeah.
attacks.
So I'm looking at hitting what? 35% of the time?
I should be hitting slightly more, but whatever.
I guess it's about 40.
Shujar's done.
Okay.
I will, in the spirit of my character, once again, recklessly attack. Not as much that time.
Feel good.
Damage is damage. Is damage.
Yeah, he's looking pretty nasty. All right. So
If you make his token a little smaller, we could see where his that little indicator on his hit points is a lot easier.
There.
Ah,
Yeah,
there
I
you
like
go. Now
that.
he's the awesome
Now I can see that little blip, whatever you want to call it.
dot.
all right, they're trying
Pip.
to help out. And
Pip.
Jimja.
We're gonna now refer to that as pip pip cheerio. Well, I should say I am. You guys probably don't want to.
Yeah, you do what you like. But,
I'll do what I have to do.
And he's done.
Nice.
okay. And
You really have to love sneak attack.
oh, let's see.
Bring it. Oh, it looks like he took one eye off me. I see.
Um, well, he's kind of losing focus. He still hates you, Kath, but he's looking at other things. But he ends up going after you one more time.
All right. Mm-hmm.
A glancing blow. And back around to Pawnman.
Woo! Alright, so how are you, Kath? We had 17. Oh, I probably can't get close enough, right? Because that'll be within his range. Huh?
What are you?
'Cause
Well,
it-
yeah.
it's
I mean,
touch.
if you wanted to do a cure wounds on him or something like that.
Yeah.
If you go to the on who?
Okay. I don't think I can get there.
Well, you can, but then if
You're
you
right next to Keth.
no, aren't you talking about Palmen?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can come
Yeah.
next to me, but then you're right. You would be like if you tried to leave, you'd be within his range. and you
Yeah,
could-
it doesn't provoke an attack to cast the spell or anything like that. But if you want to do ranged attacks in the future, then you'd have to leave.
Well, maybe I'll do that. That's probably.
Well, that's not true. He can do. Oh, did you decide, Josh, that if he's within the reach, you're engaged and therefore can't do ranged attacks? Is that what you decided?
What's the language on? Because it's disadvantage, right, to do
Yeah,
a ranged attack.
You know what? I want to check the language. Because if it says engage, I'll find out. I'll go look it up.
Right.
I don't
Go,
know why.
Palmer.
I didn't mean to cast that as a level 2 spell, but it looks like I did. So
Sweet.
way to go.
Awesome. Thank you for your extra that you didn't mean to do.
Really put a little English on it, some mustard.
Yeah. Woo!
That's right. I finished him off. By the way, that was a stun. I am not killing him.
You stun the giant with your radiant light sword. Well, it crashes to the ground. It looks like it's in rough shape. Probably bleeding.
Everyone.
yeah, it is.
Help me restrain him. I think he has answers for us.
Okay, Josh. So it does say it specifically says if you are within 5 feet.
Oh, if you're
yeah,
within 5
aiming-
feet, you can't do range.
Aiming a ranged attack is more difficult when a foe's next to you. When you make a ranged attack with a weapon, spell, or some other means, you have disadvantage on the attack roll if you are within 5 feet of a hostile creature who can see you and is not incapacitated. So it has nothing to do with what reach they have. That's only, but if he tries to leave his threat range, that's when that comes into play because he does get an op attack for going past 10 feet or whatever. So that's the only advantage a player has against a monster who has a reach of 10 is you can step away from him and not get op attacked and still be in
shoot.
ranged. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. That's dang. All right. So it crashes to the ground.
Like I said, I told everyone, help me restrain him.
Yeah, what do we do?
Alright.
Start tying ropes to the booths or the something?
No, we just wrap him up with every single rope we could find. I have
There we
rope.
go. You guys within a minute or so, there's probably what is it? 3 stone guards, so heavier armor than the typical dwarf guards. Come in and help you, and they begin conferring with the Weregar guards that assisted in the fight.
Assist.
They helped, not really, but they were there. And then within like another minute after that, there is a giant that looks similar, but is lacking the extra head.
I cast comprehend languages.
Well, this one appears to be speaking Undercommon.
Well then, damn, that sucked.
Um,
Oh,
well, now you really comprehend that Undercommon. He appears to be speaking with the dwarves in the area. And
I ask him in undercommon. It's like, do you know him?
replies in a booming voice. I do. His name is Rihud. You were.
I am
were-
sorry that we had to hurt him, but he is still alive.
That is appreciated.
Should I presume that he did not always have two heads?
No, it just happened. We were communing with the stone, and suddenly another head grew out of his shoulders, and then he stormed out.
what's funny is if you look at that picture, the way it's drawn, the shoulder is a nice space there for a head to just pop up right out of there.
Oh yeah, just and now you got Ned.
And this whole scene has started to make me remind myself of Evil Dead.
If you before you leave the city, you should come to Cairngorm Cavern. The Stone Speaker would wish to speak with you.
Of course. Thank you.
I speak the Undercommon. I'll say, is there anything we may do to assist you in helping your friend back to your location, or will you be able to handle that yourself?
If you wish to assist, it would be appreciated. And
However feebly we can, we will help you with this.
yeah, he can't really pick him up, but he can start, hauling him, and you guys can speed up that process. I don't know how much a stone giant weighs, but I'm guessing it's a lot.
Could we find or fashion any type of like large, wagon or
something?
Yeah, just anything, or even a giant
Or even
piece of wood with wheels on it or something?
We don't even need wheels. We just need to make a skid.
Yeah.
Skid's better than just trying to pick him up.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have the rope, and you can find some things that'll help you, put them partly on a wagon or something.
Okay.
Speeds up the process. And you guys start heading the Cairngorm Cavern. So this So it is. You guys are heading south. You are crossing Ladiguer's Furrow. heading
Bathroom BRB.
the Cairngorm Cavern. Where you can. Normally you aren't allowed here, but you're.
We have special accompaniments.
Yeah, you're with a giant, and your stone guard are also escorting you while you're on that side, at least to the entrance of the cavern. And when you get there, there's a long tunnel, and you find yourself with the giants of Clan Cairngorm.
All right.
There is the. So he actually, as you guys enter the area, you are met by Stone Speaker Hugrum. Greets you and it begins inspecting his subject there. Your assistance was appreciated.
What happened to him?
I don't know. Something evil stirs in the Underdark. The rock itself cries in pain and horror, and a madness creeps from the blackest depths. Pay heed to the signs surrounding you, a cave with two faces, rock devoured, and the land overgrown. The pebble believes itself flesh, the earth rejects its wards, and the tunnels shake in fury. By these portents you shall know of evil's presence and of evil's face. This is what the stones tell me.
Oh.
I wasn't expecting that.
No, me neither. I was expecting, I don't know.
He goes all Oracle of Delphi on us.
Yeah, exactly. What happened? Yes.
Back.
All right, so what were our clues? Shaking stones.
Stones turn to flesh.
That should be kind of obvious, you think? Fleshy stone. So I'm assuming because we're in D&D world with magic and shit happens that's actual literal. We're going to see that it's not some narrative walking statue thing. It's gonna be flesh. It's kind of gross.
It's kind of gross.
I do not know what these words mean yet. Merely what I have found by speaking with the stone.
Uh-oh. We're fucked, I think, is what that means.
But for your assistance,
Not sure.
I will give you what assistance I can.
What is I can't remember that stupid Darrow that we're looking for. What was his name again?
Droki?
Yeah. Do you know anything about a Droki? He's like some kind of, he's a Darrow. I think he's a troublemaker over in the bazaar.
There are many little people in the clefts, but I know not of this one you speak. But the stones tell me that there is darkness, and when you once walk in the Dreamlands again, you may have need of this. And he waves at his apprentice that came with you, and he runs off and comes back with a crystalline staff. Yeah, polished crystal, as long as a human forearm. And he hands it, well, has Dorhun hand it to you guys.
Cool.
Party sheet.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, well, yeah. That's what it looks like.
Ooh.
Oh,
Birdie.
It's 19 inches.
I will give you what answers the stones provide.
What does this do?
It will help you find things, and its more powerful magics allow you to, with things you cannot normally speak with, and your communing with the gods will be easier. You can read it at your leisure there.
Oh, okay. He decided to screw this. I'll just let him see it.
Well, you guys can, at your next rest, you guys can figure it out. So, but you asked in character, so you get an in character answer first.
Right. Speak with animals, speak with dead, speak with plants.
cool.
Nice. Probably your cleric-y or your bardy type people would want that most, or basically anybody but me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the first thing is just if you attune it, it's advantage on investigation checks. So that's interesting.
Yeah, that could help do some stuff too.
So that's like a roguey ability.
Right.
But
All right.
I technically have investigation.
Technically,
Well, I only
I
have,
qualify.
someone else probably has better investigation than me, though.
Oh, yeah, give it to Jim Jar. He's all over.
If your party doesn't have a wizard, you're just everybody's dumb because they're the only ones who have any reason to have high intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh, no, aside from Jim Jar, no one else has decent.
Hey, Zaldek, thanks for the
intelligence?
follow.
I have a
Appreciate
+2.
that. I hope I'm saying that
Yeah.
right.
Super
Zaldack, Zaldak.
Oops,
I hope that's right.
I got +1.
Anyway, welcome to the stream. You'll now receive notifications
All
of
right.
shenanigans happening at this channel with all types of.
So yeah, he
D&D
is
games.
Inspecting his druid, or the druid is he's using his
Oh, perhaps
magics
Zaldak is
to
not even in the
investigate.
channel. He's watching on someone
Yes.
else's stream. Okay.
Apprentice
Yeah, that's how
there
you say it. Stream
that went wild.
by tweeting.
If you aren't engaged with him.
Well, I'd like to be paying attention to see if he finds out anything.
That must be what happened there. This thing's going crazy. I gotta shut it down and restart it. Chatty.
Well, yeah, he's at it for a while. If you guys want to hang out.
Cool. Zaldak. That's how you say it. Yep, we just brought down a stone giant. We took him. His friend came. We took him to the cavern here. Now he gave us a gift.
Yeah, he's at it for an hour or two.
Which was this thing.
A little less than 2 hours, and
the stone speaker crystal. He gave us this. And now we're gonna do something.
He has been clearly touched by this evil, but I have not found what it is. Perhaps the answers can be found in the dreamlands, what you call the surface. But I know not. What the nature of this evil.
The nature of this evil.
Well, we appreciate your help, and I hope your acolyte here gets better.
He nods his thanks. I don't think there's too much more. Yeah, there's no Dwargar in there. There's just their small clan of stone giants. Yeah, not a whole lot going on there. It's not bustling activity. It seems like it's a simple village in this city. So yeah. And when you're ready, the Dwargar are there to escort you back to the other side of the furrow.
And then what's the actual furrow? Is it just a bridge? Is it across a chasm? Is that?
So the furrow is the chasm.
Yeah.
And there are ways down into the chasm, and then there are gates at either end leading off into the clefts. So that's kind of where the clefts are, where the Darrow live.
Yeah, like the suburbs, but or I guess maybe slums.
Yeah, slums. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess my plan would be head back to the bazaar.
Yeah.
Either check in on item searches or Darrow watches.
Okay. All right. So, by the end of the second day, you speak with the dwarf that was trying to sell that dagger. And find a crossbow. And he says he's found some potential on both ends, or on both items. So he thinks that he can get a pretty good. Oh, let's. Yeah, he thinks that he can. He's had an offer for the for that dagger, and they were offering something around 600 gold, and then I think he was taking 12% of that.
Sure, I didn't write it down. So.
I did. This is important.
Yeah, sounds right.
And so is that acceptable? Whoever was trying to sell it, I don't even remember that.
Who was selling what?
I think you were trying to sell a dagger.
The
These are the what
Drowcraft
now?
dagger in the party sheet.
Yeah.
How much?
Well, 600 minus 12%.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Well, brokers the deal, and you get yourself 528 gold.
Each?
Yes.
Shut your mouth. Why is there 1350?
So everyone's going to get 132 each. Well, I guess just put it in the parcel coins. I
Yeah,
guess.
because we're going to get more because there's already 1350
Okay.
from something else a long
All right,
time ago.
so I'm actually going to do the 1350 right now so that it's easier math to put in the. Okay.
What about those suffused quartz? What the hell? I don't remember what those are.
I identified them.
Oh yeah,
there,
any
you
creature
think.
within the radius must succeed or be
They're not-
blinded.
They're
Oh,
not worth anything.
but they're good
well,
to
At
use.
least that you could find.
DC 10's pretty easy to pass, so
Yeah.
for most things.
And then
Yeah, but if you throw down a handful of 6 of them,
then so he says there's somebody that's selling off crossbow.
Woo!
It's not well, it's a perfectly serviceable. Had a chance to look at it. Seemed good to me. They're looking for. They're gonna sell it for 450.
So how much?
I don't know how much you have.
Any less
So
than that, my
they're
friend.
selling it for 450.
That's what he said. Yeah.
You have.
I know what I
Holy cow! I have 1,000 gold.
Yeah, you have money.
have. I'm negotiating.
Did you want help with that?
No, I don't think there's much room to move. But I was
Okay.
trying to remember. Did we think that armor was overall more expensive than weapons? That's what we were talking about.
Hell of
yeah,
more expensive.
It's an order of magnitude more expensive.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm in.
Do they have a
Good.
second one?
What do you think these things grow on trees?
I'm
Well,
still
the
looking
wood
for
does.
my.
Dweller.
I'm still
Actually,
looking.
Wood
Do they-
does.
excuse me. Do they grow on mushrooms?
So did you buy that, Common?
I'd like to. I'm not sure if we've
Um,
consummated the deal or not. Here.
Well,
We
yeah,
talking about
it says
plate
so.
mail here.
Yeah, plate mail. Oh well, I think you guys could find plate mail if you wanted, or
We
know,
had plate mail.
non-magical armor. But no, this is a magic crossbow that Palman was looking for. So yeah, if he can set up the deal and make it all official.
All right, let's meet in some dark alley with no weapons.
Except for
Alone.
the crossbow.
Yeah, that's right. One weapon.
So I'll be in the shop.
He's not meeting you in any alley, I guess. What about the
So,
search
yeah.
for my great axe? Was anything from that?
Nothing's turned up yet.
Damn it!
I'm looking. I'm looking.
All right.
God, no.
Hooray!
Yeah. Anything else you want to do before the end of the day here? As you guys, I mean, things are winding down in the bazaar for the most part.
Get our
Uh,
eats before we go to bed.
Get them while you rest.
Okay. Fear, Palman, Kath. I know I'm done.
I think I'm good.
Yeah. If he doesn't have my great axe, I'm not looking for anything else.
I
Okay.
don't use weapons and can't wear much armor, so there's that.
You're looking for a ring of
So-
protection, my friend.
So go naked all
Yeah,
the time.
That could be useful.
All right.
Actually, you know
well,
what? Rings of protection are already, or it's one of those things where if you got a high AC, you may as well push it to the very max. So they're best on people who are like plate tanks with shields.
Hey.
Wouldn't hurt a guy like you though if you got caught in melee and all that.
This is true. I you know, well, I guess it depends on what items we find on the road. Because
Yeah.
eventually, I might, if there was a reason to, like if I find myself in melee a lot, I might pick a cleric level or something to have armor.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time determining what to take at my next level.
I made a magic shop thing for Fantasy Grounds where it picks random items according to rarity based on the city size that you're in or something like, it's kind of just a random thing
Sure.
because there's not a, basically the DM has to do what you're doing, which is either allow players to say, oh, I'm going to look for this and then see how long it takes,
Or just see
treasure-
what's available.
yeah,
Yeah,
and treasure
I mean,
parcels
well-
are pre-built with stuff in it and whatever. That's really the only way you can find magic stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's, yeah, the DM's guide has some rules on it, but it all assumes like that it's a moderate magic item campaign where they exist, but they're not super common. But you could have a high magic campaign where you can just walk into a shop and there's +1 weapons everywhere.
Yeah, and that's what I did. I built I did the city sizes like Thorpe, Hamlet, Village, small city, big city, so on up to Metropolis. And basically in a Thorpe where you've got whatever 20 to 80 people population, there's like a 10% chance you'll find a common magic item, all the way up to 100% chance that you'll find like a D20 common magic items in a Metropolis, and then like a a 2% chance there's a legendary item or something like that. You know, I got a whole big table that I made that calculates it and builds you a shop. It was fun.
All right, so I forgot to do something. So talk amongst yourselves about your plan for the next day. Oh, and make another saving throw.
Crap.
Oh, so I can get exhausted again. Nice.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to use inspiration on this.
I wish I had more inspiration. Yay!
It's a good thing I did.
Possibly.
All right.
So I should not
Okay.
have exhaustion 1 now.
Let me double check that.
It doesn't. Long rest doesn't take that effect off like it should.
Let me double check that.
Because the platypus both lay eggs and produces milk, it's one of the few animals that can make its own custard.
Where are you getting that? You said it like you were doing a document, like a National Geographic. That was awesome.
Random Facebook meme.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh dear God, I didn't even read this. Well, I did, but I forgot it here.
I Do I need to make a Constitution thing?
Yeah, make a con save there.
Woo!
You know what? I misread something. So, because it doesn't. All right. So here's what I'm gonna say. That's odd language. So, if you use your inspiration other than Keth, you can take it back. Because you guys are immune to it for a little while, I guess, if you succeeded the first time.
Ah,
It's unclear language. I don't like it, but
All right, so I didn't have to make one there.
no.
All right, cool.
I know I passed it the second time. So there is some sort of reprieve for those that make it.
Well, like I said, it's. I don't like how it's worded, but that's how I'm going to interpret it.
So now I am immune to it after I made it this time.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the NPCs need to as well. Oh, and exhaustion.
Is Hemeth ever coming back, or can I dump this hotkey?
Probably not. At least not of his own accord. I mean, if you wanted to try and track him down or something. Yeah. So, yeah, I can't seem to find that. So you guys are making some progress there. And then yeah, you guys need to decide what you're gonna do with the day. Yeah, there was no sign of Droki at the bazaar while you were there.
All right. Well, maybe I'm going to spend some time today, like keeping an eye out of the bazaar, but also maybe I want to ask around and see if I were trying to find somebody in the clefts, like how would one go about doing that? try to use my outsider status maybe to my advantage. Just go, hey, I'm trying to find somebody over there, but I know I'm not going to just be able to walk through the clefts and look for them. If there anybody provides a finding service or any way I can try to find somebody in the.
Sure.
And I perhaps will, along the same veins, try to find a learned person amongst the city with my researcher feature and see if I can gather information somehow.
On what?
On who best to talk to regarding advice on the city or any type of lore that might help me find who we're looking for. I mean, I'm reaching for any kind of information I can find. But that's the only skill I have to do it.
Okay.
So I got a question. So because I took the criminal background, I have a criminal contact. Did I literally start on the surface, or have we been pretty much under dark the entire time by the time I got a criminal contact?
That's a good question.
Because if it's, if I more or less got my criminal contact when I was underground, then I would try to ask if I could somehow get in contact with him. That being said, if it's on the surface, I know it's pretty much impossible.
Well, so you are from the surface, I would assume. Is that correct in your character? So
here, let me roll.
Yeah.
A 10 plus I am. 11 plus I'm from the surface. Nope, I'm underground.
All right. So yeah, you could try and get in contact with them.
I try to send a message saying, it's like, hey, do you know how to find, what's that that Darrow's name again?
Droki.
It's like, hey, do you know how to find Droki? And give it to someone who knows how to get the message out. Because I guess I know how to do that.
All right. Yeah, well, you can...
It'll take a while.
I guess the question is, how are you going about that?
So, at the docks, I go try to look for someone that would be a courier for one of these things that I guess I would know about. And I would put a message in Undercommon and tell them to, please deliver it to, please pass it along the line to get it to Sam. Or whatever the character's name is. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so you can...
I know it'll take a while, so... Just in case if he knows, if by the time he, if a week goes by and sends a note back and say, oh, this is where we find, All
right, so you basically have to try and get in contact with the the Thieves Guild around here in order to put out the word.
Mm-hmm.
You know that is difficult. They are thieves are not well regarded in the Wergar society, but it does have its outcasts and things. And it requires, dealing with some Darrow as well. But yeah, you can work on that. And then let's see. So can't find any sort of there's no finding service or anything for the clefts. I mean, they're the slums. So there's nothing there's nothing structured in that regard. That doesn't mean that there aren't people that might be willing to provide a service like that. But there isn't, find a Droki finding service, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
like I said, I know it's if like a week comes by, a week goes by in game, I'll ask about it because I know it's going to be at least that long before
sure
it even gets to him. So,
let's see, and then, so, yeah, I mean, there are people desperate for money, though. I mean, because like I said, it's the slums, so you can probably find someone. It's just a question of, can you find trustworthy people, things like that. In answer to your question, Jason. And then, Rob, you were trying to do research.
Mm-hmm. I was just trying to. I have the researcher feature, so I was just trying to, what can I use that for? I was trying to reach for something to, other than just to say I do nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know that it really helps us in this case, but because it's more of a go to the library, talk to sages, that kind of stuff. And I was just trying to learn any information I could about the people or the history of the people that might spark something in my mind that helps me to find somebody good to talk to that can give us info or something like that. Like the old city gossip or somebody like that.
Well, I mean, there are places. There's the inn that you've been hanging out at, but then there's also a tavern that's notorious for, if you ask around, there's a tavern that I'm trying to find. Why is it so difficult to find information?
So, got a general question. How much money to find someone, if I were to put a bounty on someone, how much money would be a lot of money, in my opinion?
Well, it varies.
How much seems to be a lot here so that it would grab attention?
Well, who are you trying to grab the attention of, I guess, is the question. I mean,
of course, it's the one that we're trying to find, the Darrow dude.
Right. Well, you don't know how much he makes doing whatever it is he does. I mean, the Darrow are generally broke, so any money is, like, when you get up into even silver pieces, that's money to them. Actual professional services, probably, a few gold.
So let's say if I were to put a bounty for reliable information for 50 gold, that would probably warrant interest?
Well, yeah. Definitely get some responses.
Do I think the guy that was looking for the magic weapons for Palman could also do something like this? As a broker of sorts?
I mean, if you bring it up with him, he says, it's not really my expertise.
So, do you know someone who would be?
That's not really the circles that I run in.
Okay.
There's...
Thank you, though. Okay, and I'm done.
Maybe find some places where I sell things. Things you
No.
can hold in your hand. There are places where people will sell things like that. Maybe. So as I was trying to tell Rob there, the Shattered Spire is the big inn, or excuse me, the big tavern. In the Dark Lake area district.
So, Keth, did you want to go
Sure.
to the Spire then?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's
Go to
do
the
it.
Spire.
Are you splitting the party? Are you all?
I don't
Oh,
know. Vera Paulman, did you guys want to come with us?
I'll go.
Oh no, I'm sitting right here. I'm just kidding. I'm with you.
Okay, we all go to the Spire.
Get your drink on.
Because why not?
All right. So it's out on the docks. Well, it's actually out in Dark Lake slightly. There's a stalagmite that juts up from Dark Lake, and you have to cross a bridge to get out there. And it's built into that stalagmite. And it looks kind of like a log cabin out on this stalagmite there.
is my danger sense telling me anything? Oh no, never mind. That's I don't even know what that is. It's not what it sounds like. It's a dexterity advantage saving throw.
Yeah, it's not Spidey sense.
It's not Spidey sense. Yeah, okay. Crap. Could you please take exhaustion off me, Josh?
No.
Okay.
No, I cannot. You are exhausted
I don't want to be.
just from dealing with people. Did Prince save on his? Did you guys roll that?
He rolled the first time. I don't know if he rolled.
Or well, maybe not Prince. Jim Jar.
For what?
His exhausted stuff.
Yeah, did the program
felt
remove
good.
that from him automatically?
It did.
Why didn't it take it off me? That's so weird.
So he's at exhaustion 2 now.
Oh, I don't have a thing for that. What is it? Just exhaustion, 2?
Not comma, but just
Or, colon space 2.
Yeah, it's the same as the other. It's the same format, but just 2.
Here's my question. Why doesn't that already exist?
What do you mean?
Like in the conditions.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. Like they don't even have dodge. There's a lot of stuff they don't have in the conditions. Now, if you had my conditions module, which has 140 different conditions in it, you would have it.
And where could I find that? And how much does that cost? There?
For you, nothing.
Oh, that's nice.
I'll send you a copy in email right now.
Error unable to decode effects.
Ooh, that happens when. Yeah, I forget. Let me look at it. Oh, it shows blank now. Did you move your mouse and get it to somewhere else so that it recognizes it's an entry? There you go. Oh, and it should be capital.
It has to be all capital.
Yeah, it has to be all capital.
They need to. Wow.
Cater to your needs. Was that the rest of your sentence?
Input. I understand that that's important, but case sensitivity on your freaking code stuff is yeah. All right. I don't even remember what that is, but that's trouble for him. I think that might even be on
It's a
attack
speed
rolls.
haft. No, it's speed haft.
Is it third
Yeah.
that's attack rolls? Okay.
Yeah, so speed haft and exhaustion 2 really in Fantasy Grounds does nothing except show it to you as a reminder because
Tracks
it
it.
doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. You can't manipulate the speed by the program. You have to just do that yourself.
Sure. All right. All right, yeah, you guys head into the Shattered Spire there. And are hanging out, doing some drinking, asking some questions. You hear about, I mean, if you're asking about Droki, some things come up. You guys can, was it investigation? See what you find there. You guys want to roll investigation if you're asking questions and stuff.
Yeah.
Sure. I will assist whoever. I will assist Paulman.
Oh. Realize that.
Cause you. Oh wait, you already have the. Did you take the thingamajigger?
I would like the thingamajig, but I didn't necessarily.
Hadn't been decided.
Yeah.
Okay. You go ahead and take the thingamajigger, but until you whatever you need to do, I assist you on this roll at least.
And what is attunement? Like, is that a spell I got to do, or is that just
No,
sleep with it?
It takes like an hour, I think. It's not.
No, you have to sleep with it.
Is it overnight? Okay.
Yeah.
No, attunement is just an hour.
Oh, it is?
I think so.
Yeah. The main thing is that you can only have 3 items attuned at a time, and attuned items are generally more powerful. Generally, that's not always true, but
Okay. I don't think I have any, right?
yeah, probably not. And so that's not an issue
Oh.
at this point.
That flaming mace technically is. Okay.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Okay.
And now you've got 2 out of your 3 slots filled.
Okay. So then I get it at advantage then. My investigation.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're asking around, and yeah, people know who Droki is. They know that they don't know in particular who he works for, but they know that he works as a courier for shady characters. And he might not be particular about who he's working for. It's, he might work for the Thieves Guild or other interested parties, whoever. He's kind of mercenary like that. He's an odd duck, and he matches the description there. As far as the the weird tentacle hat and
Okay.
stuff. So that's definitely your guy.
So if we wanted to get in contact with him to have him courier something for us, do you have an idea of how we do that?
Well, I don't know his contacts myself, but if you speak with, if you ask for, if you head to the clefts and East Cleft and ask for Uskville. Might make some progress there.
Ask for Uskville?
Uskville
Uskville. Is that a person?
is. Well, you probably won't even get to speak with him, but it might get you the. Might get you the right. It might get you talking to the right people.
All right.
But I'd go armed.
Always.
They'll get you with the gray ghosts. That's kind of the route that you were going there. They're rich.
Okay.
So through the gray ghosts. You were going a roundabout way, but yeah.
Is that a guild, or is that the Thieves Guild or a Thieves Guild?
That is. Well, yeah, the guy tells you a little bit. It's what we got around here. They ain't what they used to be, but they're still around.
I appreciate the info.
How about that beer? Bug's a little empty.
Ulrith?
Sure, I'll fill it up.
Dark Lake Brewer.
That's awesome.
Let's see.
Exhaustian.
And then while you guys are just sitting around, all of a sudden, two Dwergar, they were just kind of sitting at a table. One of them just kind of stands up and cold cocks the other one. And, yeah, then they start brawling. In the tavern.
Nice.
Did we let it play out? What's going on?
Don't they have like invisible cops and shit?
You know, this is the, you decide what you want to do, but they are gonna start brawling it out.
So, a quick question, Dungeon Master.
Hmm.
Jim Jar, we all took a long rest, so Jim Jar's exhaustion 1 would have gone away when he failed his con save. Wouldn't he just be at exhaustion 1 now again?
No, because
No, Jim Jar
he
lost it again. He lost.
Yeah.
He was affected the first
Right,
time.
but when you get affected and then you take a long rest, it goes away unless you have some special thing where it doesn't.
Right, because it's getting worse throughout night is the idea. It's not like, yes, I'm having you make the save at the beginning of the day, but that's,
Okay.
He's sick and he's not improving.
So then why did I improve?
Because you succeeded on your con save.
I gotcha. Okay. So if I didn't succeed, I would have still had it.
Exactly.
Oh, right. Okay, so that's different than the normal. Okay, got it.
Yeah, he's like hacking up black phlegm from all the
Oh my
soot
God.
going into his lungs.
I don't like it.
Yeah, like at this point he can't. He has trouble dashing. So yeah.
All right, FSH Smo hosting me.
So yeah, his movement
Sweet.
is somewhat limited there, Rich. So keep that in mind. So, also he would have trouble casting spells, but
Whatever.
yeah,
He shoots or stabs things.
mostly.
So do we need to take these
Alright.
guys down, or do we need to just let them fight? What do you think, guys?
It's not our culture. They're not threatening us. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. I
Alright.
say we, unless it gets crazy, I say we just let them.
All right. Yeah. Well, they
It's not
First
our fight.
They start beating on each other, and yeah, after a short time, some guards bust in and settle things down, and
This is so sad. I'm reaching for a box
know,
of
insight
ho-hos
check.
with a back scratcher. What kind of life do I lead here? Let me get one of these.
I'm sure this is more of the craziness that's going around, but we don't necessarily understand why that's all happening.
All right. What happened to the camera? It went away. There it is.
Yeah, well,
I must have knocked
definitely
something.
Palman and Ulrith, looking around, after the fight there. Everyone looks unsettled. Like that's not a common occurrence.
I asked the barkeep, as like, bar brawls don't happen that often. It appears.
Well, it seems like that happened a little more recently, but it's
How
usually
recent is recent?
month or two. I don't remember exactly, but it's recent.
Does it have
Well,
to? Is the smoke that's around here always been here also?
City of Blades. There's forges are always running.
Okay, so that's not okay. So it has nothing to do with that. Okay, thank you.
Well, I mean, usually it's if there's somebody, causing a ruckus, it's usually one of them damn Darrow.
Gotcha.
Alright, you need another one? Points at your mug.
Yep. And I give him a tip for it, equal to the cost of whatever it was that he was giving me.
That's 3 copper, sir, or something. I don't even know.
Sure. I give him a whole silver then.
Ooh.
By the way, do you know any way to help outsiders deal with the smoke and stuff like that? Or do they just have to get used to it?
Mostly they just get used to it, or they don't.
Shit.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Or you could, just leave. Let's see. Anything else you're trying to find out here?
Oh, so did we find that guy who was going to help us find what's his face?
Well, he said go to the furrow, or down into the furrows.
Okay.
And ask around there, because this is an up and up establishment. There are other places to go for the scum of the earth. Yeah, any other questions, or are you guys just getting your drink on?
Getting our drink on.
All right. Well, you guys went there like first thing in the morning, right? So that's
Norm. Yeah.
that's all right.
Hey, they have good beer here.
not
or
quite
ale.
mimosas and brunch, but yeah. So let's see what else. So yeah, you guys listen in on kind of the gossip. They talk about, weird things going on where, fights and people screaming at each other, or one dwarf just shaved his beard. No explanation. Shaved his beard. Went on like nothing.
Nice.
Like nothing changed.
I like it.
You also hear kind of about the kind of the layout, how society is structured around here. So there's a king, been the king for a bit now. Anybody know what the current year is?
1492. I don't know. I just made that up.
Okay.
Isn't it like DR 492 or something like that?
No, it's got to be after. I don't know.
Oh.
Current forgotten. Oh, there we go. 1479. All right, so it's probably, yeah, we'll say it's 1486. So he's been the ruler for over 100 years now. And he pretty much manipulates the city's council and plans, and they generally regard him as a powerful ruler. Then there's a council that's made up of clan members that and each clan kind of has its specialties of smithing or mining or mercantilism. The Darrow are run by a group called the Council of Savants.
That doesn't sound good.
Well, they're Darrow are generally a little crazy, but they basically just they're slumlords. They're straight up slumlords. They take all the money from the Darrow and live a lavish lifestyle. Then there's a merchant council. They basically maintain trade routes and such. The military has various branches. Specialties and things.
Gonna quick run away from the.
And there's of course the stone giants. They've lived here for
able to look at my knee
at this point.
While I get up the secret is I have boxes.
And then of course there's Thembershad, the dragon. You haven't seen him too much, but he maintains the forges. Great big red dragon.
Had to go get that.
And then that's mostly what you hear about their. And that's mostly you hear about trade council talking about issues in the trade routes in the Underdark and things like that. And other than that, you get a good drunk on.
My goal is to be drunk by noon.
I don't know, roll con. Save.
Find out if you're intoxicated.
I don't know if rolling high or low is
Yeah,
good or bad.
I won.
Drizunk.
Palm and I high five each other for getting drunk.
Woo!
Yeah, you won or lost. I don't know. Either way, you guys, have done a little bit of imbibery. Oh, Kath, you disappoint me.
I downed about 6 beers, and I'm like, "What? Where's the beer?"
This shit is watered down.
Yes, it's crap.
Give me some fermented goat's milk or something. All right. Anything else that you guys want to be doing? I guess think about it for a minute. Laura just got back, so I'm going to say hi real quick, and yeah,
All right.
I'll be back in a minute.
Whoopsh.
Yeah.
You thought you were going to get that in after he left, but he heard you.
I'll be right back too.
Psh.
Hey.
See.
All right. Do you all have a plan of action?
Yes. Continue drinking.
Okay. Well,
So
well, that was
we're
Laura's
passed out
plan
by
for the
noon.
evening. He comes back to me all a little inebriated here from her and her friends here. But she brought me dinner. That was very nice of her. All right. So yeah, you guys get a nice drunk on so you can face the day.
It's the only way I can.
Good to know you're all functioning alcoholics. All right.
As every
So-
good adventurer is.
So where do you guys want to head next, or anything?
So yeah, so is there a shadier bar that we could try?
Well, there's maybe not. He suggested heading into the Clefts, the guy that you were talking to,
Yeah.
because that's straight up slum action.
And I guess so from our data collection and talking to people, do we think that foreigners are safe in the cleft, or are we going to be kind of in dangerous territory over there?
It is not super safe.
I'm trying to think. So are there is it pretty much just Veer that can kind of do the whatever the veil stuff is?
There's also Jim Jar can. Are you talking about disguise self?
Yeah. I couldn't remember what.
Yeah, I've got that. So I can't make it affect others though.
It's disguise self, so.
That's probably not going to do it.
So the East Cleft is a little bit less rough and tumble, but only slightly. It's dirty and cluttered, but that's where the Darrow live, and that's some of the Dwergar outcasts are forced to live, in the Furrow, which has its own the bottom of the Latiguer's Furrow.
Okay. I guess unless you guys don't want to, I guess my thought might be to try a seedier bar in a reasonably foreign safe spot. Maybe just to get some more info before we just go marching into the cleft there. But also, we can probably just go march in the cleft.
Yeah, I'm good with that idea.
Same here.
All right. So, is there a shadier bar still in the okay to be for foreigners area?
So at the very edge of the eastern cleft, there is bar is probably a strong term. It's a place selling toilet gin.
Yeah. That's where you finish up a night.
Yeah, or a mid-afternoon.
Hey, no judging.
And there you can find, Darrow almost exclusively, without going too deep in.
And the guy at the bar told me to go to the Eastern Clef and ask for Usville, right? That's
Yeah, and you can ask around there. Maybe they'll respond to you, but being outsiders and foreigners and stuff, take what you can get. But that's the route, at least that he supplied.
okay. Well, I like going to that bar that's a little closer there to the East Cleft, and then kind of repeating our questions here, saying we're trying to get a handle on Hiroki. All right, we need him to deliver something for us. And also, I want to try to remember what was that.
Hey guys,
other...
I have some trouble hearing. I have dogs barking and a movie on in my room.
Just mild distractions. It's fine.
And then what was the name of the other city we were trying to get to? Because I know we were trying to get to Dark, like originally. We were trying to get to Dark Lake and trying to get to somewhere else. Where was
Well, I don't know where you guys were trying to get to. I mean, there's a few other places that were mentioned that you could go to.
Yeah, like oh, go ahead.
You guys have never stated what your intention was too much. It's try to not be slaves. It is about as far as it's gotten to. I've kind of assumed that maybe you wanted to get to the surface, but you haven't mentioned it at all. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I just want to have one of those other place names in the holster. So if they go, where do you want to deliver it to? I don't go, I don't know.
So you're talking about trying to hire him as a courier.
Well, that's my plan, so we can get a hold of him. Like, no one's gonna just say, "Hey, where is this guy? We want to go beat him up and capture him."
So he is a local guy. Like he does.
So you don't think he does external currying?
That's not the impression that you've gotten from.
All right. Well, then some local currying. So I've got some money that needs to go from one spot to another, and I can't be the one being seen doing it. There we go.
Fair enough. All right. Yeah, you can find it. You are not actually going inside the cleft. You're down in the Ladiguer's Furrow, which there's an earthquake that kind of opened this up, and so there's rubble and stuff down there, and it's outside the gate, but nobody seems to care because they're not actually trying to live there. And you can drink your toilet
Got
gin
a cane.
there.
Sorry, not for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to go to that other bar. Or are we just kind of yada-yaing me trying to ask some more questions?
One sec.
No eating.
No, your girlfriend brings you dinner and you eat it. None of that. How dare you?
But it's warm.
Right.
All right.
Wait till it's cold.
Like your heart.
Oh.
User disconnected.
Oh, whoops.
No. So yeah. Well, you go down there. They are not openly hostile, but they're not easy to engage. I mean, they're Darrow that are doing their drinking, and these outcast Wergar. So, I mean, I guess what's your approach there? Want some toilet gin?
Well, I'll buy some. I'm not, So if we're there as a group, maybe we'll buy a round and sit down. And then, once we're done, maybe, give it a few minutes, maybe get some drinks in here. Then,
Make a con save.
Is this at day 2?
Here
or
we go.
Are we still half past dead?
All right, you can stomach this.
I'm a champion.
Yeah. Yeah, just the smell of it makes you want to vomit, but good work there.
All right. Well, so I'm listening around for maybe a guy that's a little loud and kind of talky that's near me. Like in a good way, not trying to pick a fight with everybody. And then I want to try to ask, go, hey, friend. And then try to see if he's drunk enough to be nice to me.
Sure, there's... Well, let me think. Mid-afternoon, they're day drinkers.
Yeah.
Already a little crazy. Not super populated, feeling a little bit surly in general, and not a lot of engagement with you, or like pretty low key. So you might have to do some some icebreakers here, buddy.
Icebreakers. Come here often?
How much does a polar bear weigh?
Enough to break the ice. So where's this?
I'm palming.
Yeah, I'm palming. I look for this guy who I want to beat up and capture. Let's see. All right. Well, I'll keep an eye out and see if there's, like I said, what are these reasonably not hostile people? Like as soon as they get low on a drink, I'm going to offer to buy them a drink with Ulrus money.
Yeah, good luck with that. You do know I did pick your pocket earlier and you have no money, so you're spending your money still.
Oh.
But he only pickpocketed like 3 gold, so.
Oh, I got plenty of silver. I don't know why he didn't go for that.
Seriously. Convert some of that up, man. You and your 50 pounds of silver. All right, so sure, you can try and once one's low on their drink, you can.
I go to the barkeep on the other hand. After I more or less pay him double for whatever the drink is. I asked.
That'll be 2 coppers.
I give him the silver then. I actually don't have any coppers. So I give him the silver.
Yeah.
So I give him the silver and it's like, hey, so if I wanted to find a specific Darrow, is there a person that I can talk to that would help me with that?
Depends on who you're looking for.
Well, I really want to find someone where I could use as a broker that could help make me that could help someone make a lot of gold here to find that one person. But I don't want to do the brokering myself because, that usually ends up the person doing the initial call out getting attacked unless it's through a broker. Basically, I want to put a bounty on someone.
I see.
And I don't want them captured or killed or anything like that. I just want to know where they are.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm able to help out, but like I said, it depends on who you're looking for.
I say his name as I totally keep forgetting it. Droki. I know. I got it in my notes, actually.
Likely story.
Hey, Josh can verify it. It's in my notes. Hey, you said it was 2 Ks, not 1.
Did I?
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Anywho, I'm looking for a Darrow named Droki.
He immediately looks kind of more suspiciously at you. What do you want to do with him?
Like I said, I just want to talk. I got business with him. Do you really think that the other dwarves in here would like to have a half elf like me to cause any sort of real problems? Man, I'd probably get my head lost if I was to actually cause any real issues in town. Hell, that might even be better than their slavery.
Now, I just have to know. I mean, if I were to put out the word, I mean, he'd want to know in what regard it would be.
It's just business.
What kind of business? Because I can't imagine what
I put down 20 gold. Business that's only to be discussed between me and him. Do you got a deal?
Looks at you. I think I can arrange something.
Okay. And I just leave the gold. Contact, we're over at the blah, 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 blah. When you get the information.
All right. He gives you a nod.
Yeah, well, I shouldn't say I just leave the gold. I put it closer to him so that it's not exactly flashing around. Because that's probably a bad thing.
Yeah.
I slide it over to him so that he can easily, deal with it himself at that point.
All right. And what's everybody else doing? Paulman, you were going to do an icebreaker on some guy.
Yeah, I was gonna buy some guy a drink.
Drink.
But if I'm eavesdropping at all, maybe I save my copper since I'm gonna hold tight for now.
All right.
I'm going to engage in conversation with the most ne'er-do-well looking person according to my own eyes and brain in the place.
Well, how do you do?
So you talk to yourself.
Yeah, I talk to myself.
All right. How do you go about that?
Approach that person and say, we're looking for Dookie Meister. What's his name? The name that Rich knows. And then
Droki,
yeah. I was close. And then I'm going to say, if you can help us to determine where he might be, there could be a reward on it for you.
Spits off to the side. Doesn't respond otherwise.
All right. I mumble, I guess you don't want 1,000 gold, and walk away.
His eyes are actually on you as you walk away. Still sipping his drink.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gets up and leaves.
I tell my fellow adventurers, I think we're about to be robbed.
Like they're gonna steal our money, or because you did something to us?
I mentioned that although I was in no way serious, I mentioned to a guy that I thought I might give him 1,000 gold if he would help us, and he didn't respond. But I now realize that he may think that I have 1,000 gold and he's gonna come get it.
I think technically
Great.
I do have 1,000 gold.
So,
you had it that you.
I guess I have less than 1,000 gold now.
did you actually point to the person that actually that you talked to?
Yeah, I said that guy there that's leaving is the guy that I just talked to.
I try to look for the most drunk one that's not a party member, the most drunk person in the bar.
Okay, I mean, all right. So, random afternoon. There's a drunk Darrow falling asleep in his cups there.
Okay, I go up to him. I'm like, man, you wouldn't believe it. He said that your mother's a halfling that's getting fucked by a Kuatoa. Do you really want to let a person like him get away with that? I mean, I think you should confront him about that. Really, man. That's a slight to your name, to your honor. Did you want to persuade check out of that?
Sure. Did you guys call me a half elf?
No, he did.
Huh?
He said your mother's a halfling.
Yeah. Well, the other guy's already gone, but he gets up and storms out.
Oh, he left?
Yeah, the dude was leaving.
Dang it.
The one that what's his name was talking to.
Yeah.
What's his name?
What's his name? Whoever he is.
I tried to give us a distraction so we could get the hell out.
The guy that did the thing has left with the thing. Yeah. Now the Darrow that Keth spoke with was on his way out. Anyway, what are you guys doing right now?
Making sure I don't have 1,000 gold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hide my gold.
Well, you don't have 1,000 gold, Palman, because you bought a crossbow. But I guess maybe you should have the crossbow.
Yeah, but I don't know how to make that happen.
I don't have 1,000 gold anymore.
Do I have to go into like the handbook and pull it out or something?
Well, I don't.
No, actually, you have to do it.
No, Josh has to make it happen because it's a magic item, so it's in the DMG.
Oh.
So you can sit back and relax while the DM does it. I heard an ice hitting a glass is what I thought I heard.
Yeah, that was me.
Nice.
All right. So crossbow is not a martial weapon, right? Crap.
Oh, do you have the Dungeon Master's Guide, Josh? I forgot.
I don't. So I was gonna edit.
yeah,
one of the items.
Right. Yeah, you should. The module should have a magic weapon in there, of some kind. You can. I see what you're doing.
It's a simple ranged weapon.
Simple ranged. Okay, so how do I do this with breaking?
What do you mean
let's
breaking?
say Well, if I take how do I? Can I just copy it?
Yeah, just grab the shield, pull it out of the list, and put it back in, and there'll be two of them in there, and then you can just change one.
Aha. There we go.
Beer's offering to give us some money.
Yeah, that's not the issue here.
It might be after cast money stolen.
All right, so subtract your. I think it was 450 gold, right?
My plan is to keep saying I have 1,000 gold until people forget, and then people will think I have 1,000 gold. I hope I don't lose 1,000 gold.
Let's piercing, right?
It is piercing, yeah. 1d8 piercing.
And then how much does it weigh? That's the only other.
5 pounds.
5 and not versatile. Any special properties or anything?
Ammunition and loading, 2-handed. Although you can forget to put that stuff on there.
Yeah, no big deal.
That's disadvantageous to me.
All right.
And it does lightning damage and an extra 2d6.
And it's Vorpal? Does Vorpal
Yeah.
exist?
Yeah, they do have Vorpal weapons in 5th
There we go.
edition.
That's what this is.
Not a crossbow, though.
Oh. Should be a Vorpal crossbow.
There you go, sir.
It's a radiant exploding crossbow. It causes radiant explosive damage.
It's a exploding diarrhea crossbow.
Weird.
That's weird. That's weird.
So this should add +1 to my attack too, right? Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
That's good.
it's gonna. It should
It took
do
a
that.
moment to calculate things.
Well, I think it was a melee weapon, so I had to change it to a ranged weapon.
Oh, right. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's easy to change.
There you go. All right. So you magically had a crossbow appear that you didn't have before. For some reason. Fell out of the plot.
Nice.
But the damage should just be a +1, right? So something that's got +2 damage.
How tall is this in?
Well, you get your dex bonus
To the damage?
from a yeah.
Oh,
Attack and damage.
okay.
Yeah, huh?
For crossbow.
How tall is this in?
Not super tall. It's kind of a hovel thing.
And there's no way to. You can't actually jump in the lake in Dark Lake from here. Can
No,
you?
you're actually down at the bottom of Latiguer's Furrow.
Oh wait, we're not at the spire anymore. That's right.
No, you're down at the bottom of Latiguer's Furrow. This is kind of a
Dang it. I was trying to think of some James Bond thing to do for
yeah.
us.
This is kind of a ramshackle thing. You can kind of climb. It's kind of up against the
Well, no.
the side of the thing.
Since I can't jump in there, it's irrelevant. Jump in Dark Lake, it's irrelevant.
Well, now I'm just kind of describing the scenario here.
Oh, sorry.
So, ramshackle. It's it's kind of partially a hole in the side of the wall, and then various rubble has been piled up. Some like the roof is just kind of like a large lean-to, with kind of what they can find. Yeah, there isn't really even a bar. There's just kind of a table-ish place, and then their bathtub gin behind that. And then a few places to sit. Sometimes you're sitting on rocks, or at least some of the people are. So, yeah, it's less bar and more gathering area where people can drink. Which I guess is what a bar is, but it's not a great place.
What?
Anyway, how long you guys waiting?
Till
When
we
do you
get a
guys wanna
result.
go?
We probably shouldn't wait at all. We probably should leave.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
So if we aren't actually super drunk, I'm thinking maybe we should head into East Cleft and see what's going on.
Well, if you hang out for a little while, well, all right. So you guys want to just start heading off into East Cleft?
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you,
okay.
Rob.
For what?
Getting us eeps, hopefully, without dying.
I did? How did I do
I don't
that?
know. It depends on whether or not we're gonna get jumped.
It was all my master plan. Random encounter. Kill them and take their money. $10% exchange fee? That's fucked up.
That's perfectly reasonable.
I didn't.
It
think
is
was like
actually, if you're Jewish.
Oh,
Oh, disappointing.
Star.
One day after the election, I've already started doing racist jokes.
this is Trump's America.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Ignore the fact that Rob's been doing it for years.
Yeah, since I was born, basically.
Now you can blame the presidency.
I can't.
Oh, you're right. Since it is Trump's America. Oh, we're sorry for actually offending you by not allowing you to actually do your racist joke.
Yeah, I'm not allowed anymore. It has no meaning now.
Yeah, what's the point?
All right, so I will convert some of my silver then. It's 1 to 10, right, for gold?
Yes, silver to gold is one. Yeah.
What? Do we have a lot of silver or something?
You're probably sitting on like, I don't know,
Ooh,
I
I only have
1,000.
8.
30 pounds of it or something.
I
Eight
have
silver.
I have a lot of gold, but I just have 8 silver.
Did you already convert it, sir?
I might have.
Uh-oh.
If I did, I would have done it last session or before, not knowing there was a service charge.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh.
there's service charge converted?
Yeah, that's what I made the Jewish comment about.
Oh,
That's not a joke. It's 10% exchange fee.
oh, I thought it was
Not a
for
joke.
the.
We're getting screwed.
We're getting screwed. I'm not converting shit.
Well, I'm not way down that much, so I'm okay. I'll
Yeah,
just pay
I
more in
converted it for
silver.
math sakes, not for weight, because I'm only at 62 pounds out of 240. So I
Now,
can
forgot,
carry
do you
around.
get encumbered at half of your maximum? Is that
It's
how it works?
if you go to maximum, you get encumbered, and then if you go to double, it's whatever on your. There's an amount. I think
Yeah.
it's
Maximum and lift push drag.
yeah, right. So if you go to
so I can't go up to 100. Mine says 150 maximum, so I can go to 150 without slowing down, right? For some reason, I thought it was half that.
yeah, it's if you get to 150. So if you're under 150, you're fine.
I just like that I was literally walking around with a gigantic sack full of
Yeah.
coins.
It's funny because the game doesn't really address. I mean, there is, but most people don't. Like, a lot of DMs don't keep track of rations and other little minutia of the game that could be fun. But yeah, like if you have 1,000 gold, what are you walking around with a big sack over your shoulder? like like, hey, look at me, I've got a lot of gold for people to take.
Yeah, well, I think it's 1 pound per 50 coins or something
Yeah.
like that. And
Yeah, that's what it said. Yeah.
and
50 coins is a
yeah.
pound, yeah.
So
So just my silver I had was 20 pounds.
yeah, exactly. Which is not going to encumber you, but it is ridiculous.
Yeah. Think for yourself. That's how I go to work each day. 20
you
pounds of
you take
coins.
a 20-pound bag of quarters to work every day.
Yeah, and just
Nice.
say, yeah, that's right, it's mine. What are you gonna do about it?
Got a problem?
Yeah,
Of loose quarters, like you. Not
yeah,
Yeah.
loose quarters, not
Yeah.
rolls. No, loose quarters. And I bribe people at work, just like we try to bribe people at the bar here. I'm like, here's a roll of quarters. Why don't you go get me a coffee?
Yeah, my coin purse is a backpack.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of a problem when they give. I mean, because there are those random loot tables. There'll be like 30,000 copper and so.
Yeah.
It's like I just leave it. I just leave
Yeah.
it sitting there.
I still like having the big copper because I still envision our buddy's friend Josh's like EverQuest character who used to take every piece of copper he could get to where he was encumbered.
Not able to move.
Yeah. So I like people who do that.
Well, get yourself a bag of holding.
Yeah.
So,
So all that copper I take.
all right. So you guys are gonna head into the East Cleft.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You start. Let's. All right. So there's a gate, and once you pass through it, it goes from smelling like, burning coal to smelling like things rotting. I mean, it's squalor. The homes are like either just kind of crudely carved in the rock, or they're just holes. There's no order to it, and there's the Darrow. You're kind of the Darrow that you see out in society are mostly stable. These, they're just kind of like you pass by them, they're muttering or they're screaming or they're laughing maniacally, and yeah, they will. Anyone that notices you is like just glares at you.
And Darrow aren't inherently crazy, right? Like this is just some weird thing that's going on here.
No, Darrow actually are inherently crazy.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, they were driven mad by mind flayer experiments generations ago.
Oh. All right, well, that's good.
And so, you could try and make friends around here, but
All right. Well, are there any buildings? Like, I mean, is it kind of just like kind of slummy?
it's slums, and there's some side passages and things, but it's mostly, well, it's a little bit of a warren, but not too bad.
Okay. Well, I want to stay in the big areas. Like, I don't want to go down some dark alley, but I'm looking for some kind of dive bar or some kind of merchant or just somebody who accosts me, and then I'll ask for Uskville.
All right. Gotta find what I'm looking for. Let's see. One second, guys.
Gots to find what you looking for.
think I figured out what happened when I when it wasn't working for Veer earlier. I think I accidentally grabbed it from the top left-hand corner instead of the tracker, which seems like that's relatively easy to do, depending on where you put your your combat tracker. All right, so you guys are going down one of the main tunnels there. There's Darrow. Kind of, everywhere. Often side caves and things. Most of them aren't very deep. But as you walk into a slightly more open area, you see some Darrow thug types. And yeah, you think you might recognize one of them.
Oh.
Well, don't make it obvious, guys. Play it cool.
All right, play it cool. Play it cool.
And what was our actual thing? So the mandate was find information, bring Droki back if possible, right? Is that?
Donald J.
Find information, kill him if you have to.
Oh, okay. Well, geez, never mind.
I mean, I'll double check that, but no, you don't recognize Droki. Just dude looking for his 1,000 gold.
Oh.
Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown
Well, I go,
of
right
Muslims
there.
entering the United States until
Yeah. Hand over your money and there won't be any problems.
What money?
You do know that he's an idiot and just spouts stuff because he can spout stuff. He doesn't actually have that kind of money.
Well, we'll see what you got. Roll the initiative.
Oh.
How many of these guys are
No
there?
deception or persuasion there?
Nah, they were gonna attack you anyway.
I'm happy to roll initiative.
Way to go. I rolled a 2 because of this.
Is there a so we went to the eastern, or did we go out the east side of the furrow? Is that what we did?
Yeah, you're in the eastern cleft.
Okay. So you just didn't open up the map or anything? Tell me you got the map. Tell me you didn't lose the map.
No, double click on your icon.
Oh, it's this kind of a deal now. I thought we were still looking at the main. Okay.
There's a bunch of Darrow.
It's not very good for combat.
No, you're absolutely right. I just thought you were going to open the place for the eastern past the gate so we could take a look. That's all. All right. What happened? We're dead? Okay. I think we don't have initiative from a couple people.
Oh, I didn't think we were actually rolling initiative. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
we're on a
initiative.
combat map.
Oh yeah, you're with me.
Yeah, I'm ready.
And somehow we need to get Fear to. Oh no, there he is.
He's there.
He finally noticed.
That's a lot of Darrow. And none of Droki?
Oh my god. I'm actually above 3 other people in initiative. With a 5. Yeah.
I like to let the battlefield develop, and then I make.
Yeah. And then I look at my health and go, oh, I'm half dead.
I guess I have to look at the battlefield and respond to everyone dying so I can heal them also. I moved Jim Jar because I hate people being in half squares. Same with Veer. Veer's in a quarter square. What's Prince? Wait, before you roll damage, what's Prince's armor? I mean, armor class?
I don't remember. It's low though. 13.
13. He misses.
Sweet.
What does exhaustion level 2 do?
Half speed.
Oops, get rid of 4 damage. He shouldn't have been able to take the sneak attack, unfortunately.
All right. On Darrow 4.
Correct. Sorry, I forgot to not... I'm so used to putting it on him before he does things.
All right. Anything else?
He's done. He moves there and is done.
Darrow. He is gonna. Yeah, so he is going to try to knock. He pulls out. He has a hooked short spear. He's gonna try and knock Darendil down. All right. Strength save. Proned.
Ah! You can just say pwned.
I choose not to. All right.
I choose not to.
And Veer.
Yeah, I could barely hear that beep. There's like 8 hasn't gone yet, right?
Don't
No,
think so.
No, he hasn't.
Do I have a penalty on him?
Where is he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
8
right,
hasn't
right
acted.
rock, the left of it.
Yeah, your
Trying
view's
to pick
somewhat
someone who's kinda
obstructed.
Out in the open.
2's pretty out in the open.
Well,
4's pretty out in the open,
because
but-
Prince is down, 2 is very out in the open.
Yeah, but 8 is behind that rock. either from the right or
Did I
from
get
the
like here?
Yeah, it's pretty clear.
All right, I'll take that shot. I haven't been able to hear if we've had a rest. That would reset my. Have we had a short rest anytime?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you guys sat around. You were drinking the morning away.
Okay, right. I didn't hear all the page breaks there.
Sure.
Much ado about nothing.
Hmm.
I'll back up to there.
Gosh dang it.
All right. Oh, he's senses weakness.
Jewishar?
Oh yeah, he's gonna. No, he's going
Ah.
after. He's
What did
going.
Darendale? How did he end up in front?
I don't know.
4 choices. 4 life choices.
Yeah, joining this group.
Yeah. Take your 1 damage critical.
Nice.
I withdraw my bitching.
Seriously. Darrow 6 thinks he's made some poor life choices. Shoots at Shushar. All right, Prince.
Can he attack while prone?
No, not without special ability. Not without a feat.
Does he have the feet?
No,
That's not true. You can attack while you're prone. You're just
It's just disadvantage.
It is. Oh, okay.
yeah. You can do
Yeah.
that.
So is it a bonus action to stand up, or what's
No, it takes half your movement.
Oh, okay. So what does that mean? Nothing.
Just
So-
say he stands up.
Okay, yeah. So he stands up and he attacks twice.
Yeah,
Yep.
because it's
Alright.
now, and then he has 15 feet of movement left.
Yeah, way to waste that. Prone attack. Rah. Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Let me murder a Darrow. Or Darrow.
ah!
And then can I I just don't understand these disengagement rules anymore. So I don't.
So disengagement is an action. All right.
Okay.
Instead of attacking, it's
Oh.
your
Okay,
action.
I'm not doing that.
And that when you take the disengage action, it allows you to move without provoking attacks of opportunity.
I just want a 5 foot.
Yeah, you don't have that.
All right, I'm done.
Oh, I forgot. Darrow 4 has to make a Constitution save.
You hit him with a poison thing or something.
Yeah, he needs to beat DC 12.
Don't you have that, Rich?
Yeah, you could just drag that on him. But he made it.
Boo.
All right, so Keth.
All right, I'm going to enter rage. And then I'm going to attack this guy. Yeah, baby.
And promptly kill him.
And if I do, remembering my ability, I'm then going to move over here and attack that guy with a bonus action. And
Or not.
tell him, you better just be lucky, bitch.
That's an intimidate if I've ever heard one.
Yeah, it was.
Seriously.
It was
Actually, the rings around the Darrow are a lot easier to see now.
Yeah, it seems like they've changed that a little bit because it is easier to spot it. My opinion.
opinion. Let's get this whole thing over here.
Yes. 8.
Why is this stuck to the box? Give me this.
Oh, he's gonna knock you down. Or, not.
Hey, get out of here.
Horeth.
Get out of there with that crap. Alright, now I can eat this thing.
That sucks. You put him in a really bad formation. Oh well.
Tactics?
What's that crap? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what I can do here now. Since there's not enough clumped people. Well, I use the rest of my movement to go back there. Shushar, you can get your ass out of there now.
Seven. Oh yeah, gonna do some.
Let me guess, he rolled a 1 and it got rounded up to 1.
Something like that. All right, Palman. What you got for these foos?
See.
Excuse me.
And I'm going to shoot Darrow 4 with my new fancy crossbow.
Boom. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Really wanted to steal that crossbow from you.
Not gonna
Plus
do it.
4, plus 2 doesn't seem right. For your hit and your damage, plus 4, plus 2, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, it should be the same.
Yeah.
Make sure it's set to dex on both the hit and damage. Or base, I mean.
Well, he's got his proficiency bonus is the difference.
Yeah.
Oh, right. You don't. Well, but.
He has +1 dex, +1 magic, +1 dex for attack, +1 magic for attack, +2
Oh wait,
proficiency.
I had the same
Ooh.
thing. Mine's +7, +5, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
That's how it should be.
For some
Okay.
reason, I thought we got the proficiency for damage.
Hey, Boris, 13th champion. Am I saying that right? Thanks for the follow, man. You will now be notified of shenanigans at this channel.
Where's
Boris,
my money?
Boris,
Of all the
13th
people
champion.
that
That's how
killed,
I'm
you
assuming
killed
that's
one
said.
That was in a sleep formation.
I don't think we need- Haven't we killed like 3 of these guys? These guys still think they're getting money from us? They haven't even wounded us yet.
I'm sorry, I took one. Prince Darendale took one.
All right.
So,
I killed one.
Shooting a gym jar. Ha. Bad day.
Was that a miss?
Automatic miss.
That was an automatic miss.
Oh, okay. I couldn't see it. Oh, now
All right,
it
Jim
just
Jar.
happened. Sorry, I got some severe lag. Oh my god, the lag.
Take that.
Wow.
Well, fine, miss. Go. He's done.
Veer.
6. Penalty shooting over the little guy.
No.
I can't hear you. I'm just gonna roll it. If I wouldn't hit, just remove my damage. Never mind.
0-5.
Yes, you are saying it right. Okay, good. Thank you. Who?
Ooh, 3 points.
Boy, they're really
Triple
tacking it up now.
Yeah, tripled their normal damage.
Screw you guys. They're heroes of their race.
False.
All right, Prince.
I'm gonna wound you so you can tell your family about me.
No.
Remember my name. He's done.
All right,
Please let me hit this guy, please.
Deputy Keth.
Yes. All right, so I kill that guy, and then I run 30 feet to there. And I'm going to kill this guy too.
Nice. No one escapes.
Oh,
no
I missed him.
witnesses. Oh.
But let him try to run away now.
All right, so disengage. 1,
Oh,
2,
boo!
3, 4, 5, 6. Run away!
We're going to come after you.
Get the runners first.
Yeah, they think they're gonna run away, but
We're about to take your money. Trying to rob us. We'll fucking beat you up and take your shit. Oh, what was that? Sleep?
yep.
Second level sleep? You're vicious, man. That's awesome.
Probably. Well, maybe not.
Well, one's really wounded, so he's probably automatically asleep.
Yeah, is that
He would go
three?
first anyway. Yeah, that was a pretty shitty roll.
But it's more than enough, even with
Oh, I got them both.
Yeah, so let's see. That's Darrow 5 and Darrow 3, right? All right.
The runners have been stopped.
For now.
There's always more runners.
Yeah, like this guy, for instance.
He doesn't have much. These two don't have many places to run to.
Let's see. Run! So he backed away from Prince Darren, like squeezed up against the wall. And then,
Like a
yeah.
bitch.
Kind of, yes. And then ran.
Come on, Palman, get rid of Darrow 1.
All right. I'm going to do guiding light, guiding bolt. Yeah. Ah!
Get a better bolt.
Pretty good. Do I have any bonus actions?
Yeah, what else can I do, damn it?
Wow.
I think that's all I got.
Well, all right. Pass the turn then.
Yeah. Oh, no. I like the little thing by me.
Where are you gonna go, Darrow 1?
Yeah, what you got?
He's provoking. He's getting the fuck out of here. 1, 2.
Who is he provoking from?
Kath.
Smack him down, Kath.
What the hell was that? Oh,
You had multiple things?
I guess I did, yeah.
With all those rolls.
You hit Darrow 1, though.
I did hit Darrow 1, though.
Oh, okay.
What am I targeting that I shouldn't be? Oh, no, nothing. Just, I don't
Darrow
know.
5.
That's
For
weird,
some
because
reason it's...
it doesn't say that in there, but oh well. Yeah, nice.
Ah! Plus 15.
Now wait a minute, hold on a second. I gotta read. Don't do anything yet, because I might. There's something I gotta read here. Oh, on your turn. Never mind. Okay, I can't do it.
So you can't do the extra 10 damage.
Right.
So
I can do the extra 10 damage. It was the extra attack. It has to be my turn. I can't do it when I do another
Well,
attack.
and you don't have a bonus action, anyways.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
already
just
used it up.
I'm just getting used to this thing that I've had this whole time that I never used. So
All right.
I'm famous for that, having a power on my character that I don't even know I have until I read it. And I'm like, oh, what's this?
All right. Jimja. Jimja.
Oh, this is pathetic. Does he have a clear shot to Darrow 5?
Aren't those guys asleep?
He could only move 3 squares.
Oh, he's exhausted.
No, but Darrow 7 is who you want to target, not anybody else.
Yeah.
He
User in
can't,
your channel timed out.
not without disadvantage. Oh wait, I forgot he has bonus action.
No, but what I'm saying is Darrow 5 and Darrow 3 are unconscious, so you don't want to do anything to them.
Well, I think he. Well, it looks like we lost Josh, anyways,
Josh?
or I did at least.
Yeah, Josh
User
signed
entered
out.
your channel.
We don't need a DM. Oh, okay.
Lousy DM.
Yeah.
So we also, in your absence, we just killed a Elder Red Dragon. We want those
All
eeps
right.
also.
You get as much experience as a Darrow for that.
Nice.
Awesome. Okay.
I believe that's about 3 experience apiece.
So Jim Jar's going now.
Okay.
Bonus action to move.
So that is a dash action. Do that. He needs to
No.
roll something. Yes, it is.
Why is that a dash action?
Because
It's his
that's
bonus action.
he uses his bonus action to take the dash action. That's the language of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What role
so
is there?
he's taking the dash action. Because
No,
he's
no.
Yes, he is.
It doesn't eat up his action though.
I know, but it's a bonus action to take the dash action.
Yeah.
And because he's sick, there's a roll.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
What kind of roll do we got?
Oh gosh.
Is that, oh gosh, I need to make something up, or you're...
No, I have to find it.
Yeah, you gotta look it up. Okay. I was like, you're like, oh gosh, let's see. I don't know.
What would be terrible in this situation?
Yeah,
No,
yeah, totally.
It's a Constitution check.
Gallipoli, where all the
Awesome.
runners get moved down. Is that movie with Dustin Hoffman? Do I know Gallipoli? Why do I think I know that?
I don't know
Okay.
if 9 makes it.
It does not. So he is not able to take the dash action.
Oh, okay. So he stops at 3 spaces back then. So he ends up stopping there?
Hold on just a second. Let me. Yeah. So yeah, he can only move 3, and then if he takes
Okay.
the action,
He'll
it
shoot
doesn't
Darrow
work.
3 since he's on the ground and... Oh wait, it's disadvantage for that, isn't it?
Yeah, do
Yep.
not shoot Darrow 3. Shoot Darrow 7.
He does nothing.
Why doesn't he shoot Darrow 5?
Because he's also unconscious.
Is he? Oh,
He's
okay.
on the ground. I guess I'll try to do disadvantage on Darrow 7. I just hate doing that.
Yeah, but it's better than attacking a guy that doesn't need to be attacked. Especially since you're the one that put him to sleep, aren't
Dang
you?
it! Okay, he missed.
Oh, Jesus.
I swore I clicked on disadvantage and it did nothing. So.
You know
Well,
what?
no.
You did.
It was guided attack. You hit.
Oh, I hit? Oh, because the guided attack. Okay.
So if you look,
Guided
it says
strike or
advantage,
whatever it was.
disadvantage. If you read what it says, it did give you both.
He's dead.
He's dead.
I'm sorry,
How dare you kill him?
I thought I had disadvantage and my button didn't work.
Nope, everything was working fine.
Now we can attack the dead or the unconscious guy.
All right.
We go
Okay.
stabby stab.
Veer. I think he was AFK. He might be back.
He would do some kind of Eldritch Blast or whatever he normally.
Well, how
Um,
about we just let I vote that we let Keth murder them both.
Well, they're both unconscious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
and
right,
so
we're- yeah.
they're
Out
I'm
of
just gonna
combat.
yeah, we're out of combat and therefore I'm just gonna say let Keth do it because I'm pretty sure he could kill them both in one hit.
Because he's bloodthirsty and mean.
Yeah. Do you want me to
Exactly.
actually do it, or do you want me to not do it?
Well, I guess take a moment to decide what you want to do.
We want to kill these guys and take their money.
Loot.
Take their 1,000 gold.
Yeah. We want to show them. We want, and Maybe we want to write a note on one of them and leave them alive and say, this is what happens when you try to rob people like us. We kill your people and we leave one alive to tell you to not do that, and we take all your shit. And by the way, look over your shoulder forever. Dear, signed, Keth.
Played Big Bank, Little Bank.
Yeah.
Get the bigger bank.
Most of them don't read around here, so.
Damn it, why did you let me go through that whole explanation?
I'm just messing with you.
Oh,
All
Mel Gibson. Yeah, that's right. I don't think I saw that.
So,
Yeah, I didn't see that. They were runners in the First World War. I didn't see that. I know about it, but.
All right. Yeah, well, I mean, they're pretty easy to murder if that's what you want to do.
So I think we will do that.
Let's do the note thing.
We'll do the note thing, even if they don't read too good. Somebody will, and he'll wake up sometime and run away and go back to his people and be like,
"We'll put it on 1."
Yeah, I'll put it on 1 and kill the other one.
Sorry, I guess it's 5. The one that's next to you, we should leave alive since he's not damaged.
Oh no, we want to. I'm going to kill 5. And leave and put it on 3, the one that's like bleeding to death, and he can hobble back to his people all beat up and be like, "Oh my God, they killed us all and took our money."
Yep.
Now we got street rep.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
As in, leave us the hell alone. But that's probably going to bite us in the butt. But guess how much I care.
Lots. All right. So, yeah, what are you guys doing from here?
Looting.
All right. Well, they've each got a shitty hook spear and a shitty crossbow.
I didn't hear anything about coin.
A shitty spear and a shitty crossbow.
All right.
Awesome.
Let me see. Now, let's keep this. All right, there was 8 of them.
8 copper.
So.
Oh, if they have like 8 copper, I say we put it. We give it all to Darrow 3. And to show how much we care about your guys' shitty coin, left you with his coin.
They have between them 17 copper.
Yeah, we'll put all that in Darrow 3's pocket so that when he gets back and reports the mass killing of all the people, whoever talks to him notices that he has all their money. That's trouble. It's like the Borg. I'm infecting them. All right. So the answer to your question beyond that would be we're going to continue going toward where we were going to look for the dude that we're looking
for. I guess so you guys are going along. Mostly all you see are low quality housing. Not much in the way of shops or establishments of any sort here. Are you so how are you attempting to interact with people? What are you doing?
So where exactly are people walking around into various hovels and things, or what?
Yeah, I mean that's just it. Is that it's like there's tunnels. It's not super complicated because they all kind of run east-west. Sometimes there's branches, but they end up, they don't lead to any mines or anything like that. It's just kind of that earthquake split some of these things. So there's and in there it's where they where the Darrow live, and I don't. How long do you guys want to keep walking down?
Are there any signs or signals of any kind or symbols?
Not really.
Okay.
Nothing obvious, at least.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'd
So-
say.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead, Oliver.
No. You do that first. This is not as important.
Oh no, you first. Oh no, no. I insist. Those guys.
I remember that cartoon.
Yeah.
I guess once we walk down another, I would say less than a quarter mile after our kill site, maybe we'll start interacting with Darrow again, because I'm just going to ask for Uskville. I'm looking for Uskville. Know where I'd find him.
All right. Sometimes you get. So upon your first interaction with one, he kind of mutters to himself and glares at you after you ask something, and says, like, he keeps muttering and looking at you, saying in Dwarven, "Do I kill him? Yes, I kill him. No, I shouldn't. Yes, I kill him. Yeah, maybe kill him."
Well, I'll say back in Dwarven, unless you want to be killed, tell me where Uskville is.
Already dead. No, he alive. Kill him. And yeah, he looks like he's off his rocker at this after you start engaging with him.
Well, I'll keep moving. I'll find the sanest Darrow I can find.
Find a sane one.
I mean, are you?
I'm not
What
going down
tactics
any
are you-
weird. I'm not going down any weird passageways.
Sure.
Just looking around. So I mean, are people walking to and fro? What's?
Yeah, I mean, so this is a slum full of crazy people.
Yep.
So
Spokane, got it. Yeah.
Yeah, so if everybody on the street that you encountered was that crazy person talking to themselves, that's essentially what's going on. There's the Darrow, like, wrapped in garbage bags, dancing
Yeah. Well, I
by
don't talk to him.
themselves, sitting and muttering, one having a conversation, walking down the hallway, but apparently with himself. So it's kind of creepy. And of course it's pitch black, but I guess that's not that big of a deal for most of you guys, but so I mean, you can try and engage with these people, but just asking questions might not be enough.
Well, I'm gonna wait till I find, like I said, like the least crazy Darrow. I mean, they're not all insane people here.
Well, there's varying degrees of insanity, right? Or
Yeah.
at least you can be crazy and still be functional.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I guess there's some that are like seem to be trying to eat, or the normal functions of the day. I mean, you've met several of them that
Yeah.
can function. Bupido, was that you didn't know him that long, but he was able to converse, and so yeah. I mean, you can find some. upon seeing you, every single Darrow, their initial reaction is hostility. Maybe not actually like getting up to fight you, but you haven't seen anyone with a kindly look.
Well, I take out a gold piece and I put it on the ground in front of me, and I got within stepping on range. And the next Darrow that walks by, I go, "You want to earn this gold piece?" And I await the answer.
Who do I kill for it?
You tell me where Uskville is.
I get Uskville. You give me coin?
Yep.
I kill Uskville?
Just show me where he is or bring him here.
Okay.
I'll wait here.
All right. There's other looks coming at you now. And yeah, you kind of standing around waiting. How long are you waiting for?
I'm happy to wait about an hour unless others are opposed.
Any objections?
No.
Nope. Just a note, I don't know if people care, but it is getting close to 10. I don't know how long people could stay tonight.
Yeah, I was gonna call it pretty soon, but
Oh, I'm good all night. I just
I can go all night.
All night long. Don't you worry.
exactly.
you.
Ew.
All right. So, I think I actually am going to call it right here, right now.
Boom.
Because I need to find
somebody-
more information about what they have about these
Somebody
guys.
remember what happened where we are next time, because I won't.
Well, I'm going to be writing down notes here because I need to do some research. Because they don't have enough information about where you guys are and what you guys are doing. So, at least not easily found.
Yeah.
I've read this. I've read this section. Still not a lot of information.
Yeah, sometimes
So-
you gotta read the whole book, and then, like, who wants to do that? I got caught a couple times. What happens now, Rob? I don't know. Let me read.
Well, I mean, the problem is that I'm trying to remember all the information from an entire chapter because
Mhm.
you guys can go anywhere in this city, and so
Yeah, if it's not if it's not step 1, 2, 3, it's real hard because it's all sandboxy, and you got to kind of just remember everything.
yeah. And I expect you guys to go a different way, and so not as So that's fine, but I got to do some research.
Still all
So-
your fault.
It is.
You're doing a great job, by the way.
Thanks.
Yes, awesome. Thank you.
All
Meh.
right.
There has to be one person
User
that's
disconnected.
yeah. Oops, what happened?
Ah.
Oh, character deleted by accident. What happened?
Ah.
Oh,
Now you're sad. All
Yeah.
right.
right, cool.
Okay. And next week, 17th, I don't think anything's going on that I can think of offhand.